And now back to bitching about Zelda.
Oh look, I'm back just in time.
Right on time, and now we actually gotta talk about this shit. Fuck.
So, Aaron, are you alright?
No.
Yeah. So I guess to indicate what exactly is going on with Romani here, she's been probed. How about that?
Aliens.
Yeah. Fun fact about Breath of the Wild: originally the concept was about to be aliens in Breath of the Wild, and that the Guardians actually were originally of alien technology, not of Sheikah technology.
You know, that still would have been just as a far-fetched explanation, but that still would have worked.
I know, right? Actually, give me an explanation about these goddamn aliens.
I mean, quite honestly, it would have made a bit more sense if only because I don't remember the Sheikah being so technologically advanced compared to the rest of Hyrule.
I mean, different universe, I guess, but still.
Well, wherever it is in the timeline, hell if we know.
But yeah, you're right. Sheikah are not necessarily ninja. All they go is go poof.
That cloud, it's so poofy. Poof.
Poof, poof.
Dude.
Aaron, do you want to sit down and talk? Do you want to sit down and talk?
Yeah.
Deal with.
You need a drink, Aaron? You need some whiskey? Need some beer? Something to just calm you the fuck down, boy? Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like maybe 5 shots in, and I still feel great.
Hey, I don't even give a fuck.
Be mindful eventually actually losing feeling in time.
Hey, I'm still fine.
How many fingers am I holding up?
I can't even see you, dipshit.
Okay.
Trick question, that was 3. Fuck.
I'm holding up 3 fingers.
Hey!
There you go.
So I've been given psychic powers along with it?
Maybe.
Is that what it is? I guess so.
Hey, look, they finally figured it out. You only talk to goddamn Romani and Dave frickin' won.
Romani!
Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a fucking hand. Ow, my hands hurt from clapping so hard.
I had to go back to the goddamn fucking town and deposit my goddamn rupees.
Golf clap.
And motherfucking...
Golf clap?
Restart the
Golf clap.
clock, man. I gotta restart the clock.
Here on day 1.
Get a fucking bomb.
Well, I don't need a bomb. Because I do
Because the fucking...
I need to watch that movie. He has that. Dumb and Dumber.
So I gotta get that goddamn fucking bomb from that stupid fucking garage.
You see, I'm so edgy because I gotta get the bomb. Okay.
And talk to the little girl on day
She only
1.
talking on day 1, I guess. I'm assuming.
Ow, the edge.
That's not what the
Yeah.
doesn't say anything. It just says talk to her. And I do. And she says nothing.
I mean, the only thing missing is a shot of the head.
Or anything like that.
Edgy the hedgy.
Talk about aliens.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
it's weird.
Edgy the fucking edgy the oofing edge edgy, you know.
Are you trying to
Cool,
sound...
bro.
Dude, are you trying to sound like one of those gangsters?
Maybe. What if I am?
There's all like weird robotics and shit.
What if I am? You want to fight about it? Come on, I can take you on. Bring it on.
Okay, now all of a sudden Dale has become Australian.
Keys out of the gosh dang bank.
Sure, why not?
He still thinks he has to go back to Snowhead, even though the bomb shop is literally right there.
Can I? Would it be too bad? Would it be too risky to murder Aaron mid mid LP.
Because I'm resetting the
Hey, look, I'm not a. Unless it's Smash Brothers, I'm not exactly a lawyer in a court of law.
the best thing in the world.
So you'd be kind of on your own.
Gotta keep doing this over and over again. Sucks.
Hey, good point, Leo Rose. Yeah, why doesn't he just let Danny play the game?
Yeah, at this point, actually, it would be just someone else play the game. Because obviously, Aaron doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Nor
On top
does
of that,
he care.
Exactly.
Yeah, he really doesn't. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna do an LP of a game, you need to at least a little bit. Like some the Super Game Brothers make it work very much. Like, they work well. Like, you can do co-op Let's Plays.
Probably pretty fucking sad that the world's gonna explode. How about grass?
Like usually, what at least over there, whoever's playing the game has already played the game.
I'd say that like
Yeah, but that's the fun fact. But that's where I kind of draw a line. Aaron apparently has played this game as well. It's just he's so fucking bad at the game. Also, take note that she said tonight. I can only guess what's going to happen from there.
7, dude.
Them.
So it's aliens.
You really want to talk about Majora's Mask being nightmare fuel. The aliens are like part of an embodiment of some crazy shit.
They actually kind of look like parade floats a little bit to me.
Like, it's mostly that theme of theirs that's creepy as hell.
Oh yeah. That theme is actually kind of creepy. I'm not gonna.
In fact, if I'm remembering correctly, during the development of this game, okay, for those who are unaware, Majora's Mask had quite the challenge ahead of it for development. Onuma was challenged by Miyamoto to make a new Zelda game within a year, so that way he wouldn't have to continue developing Zelda, some expansion for Ocarina of Time.
Can I just stop you for a moment?
What's up?
Shut the fuck up, Aaron! Okay, I'm done.
I understand, Dale. I understand. Yeah, these voices just aren't working, and like that. It makes it pretty much obvious why there's so many reused assets from Ocarina of Time. And also, I'm guessing because of all the stress, Onuma had this nightmare that was basically that one part at the beginning of the game where you're falling through a very trippy part with all those freaking symbols and shit. The next morning, he got shown a storyboard draft, and that was the exact same thing he saw in his nightmare. I feel like them was just a whole other part of some other dream we never knew about.
That's very interesting. Was this also from an interview from Mr. Onuma?
I forget where the information came from, but I remember reading it on TV Tropes. Or like,
You know
or
what?
somewhere else.
You know what? This actually is similar to the whole Gygas thing with Shigesato Itoi. Mr. Itoi actually went to a theater when he was very, very young, and
Yeah,
basically,
I'm well aware of this story anyway. Granted, I learned it in the creepiest way possible, but yeah. Keep going.
yeah. For those that don't know, Mr. Itoi basically walked into an adult theater, which featured a movie. I forget what the title is.
The Policeman and the Dismembered Beauty.
Thank you. Yes, the policeman and the dismembered beauty. Essentially, he walked in on a particular scene, and it basically scarred him as a kid, and he basically translated that into Gygas, the final boss for Earthbound, which is why Gygas is above and beyond the most creepiest thing in video game history.
Actually, they're big feet.
Back to bitching about Zelda.
Yep. We ran out of, things to talk about officially if we're basically talking about random shit about nightmares.
We're always talking about random shit.
That's my issue with it.
I know, but it always seems it always seems we devolve from things about the game we're talking about to just, you know.
Oh wait, Aaron doesn't even try going against the aliens, so Romani's fucked.
Yep. As if being brain fucked wasn't enough, now she's being lied to.
Go to the Mind Kroger.
Romani!
Is meander wildly across the land.
You need to fucking quit with your lip, dude.
By the way, he hasn't learned his lesson from my time of using those carrots.
It's harshing my mel.
Am I grinding your gears?
You have 6 carrots. Yes.
Am I buttering
Use
your
6 carrots. No.
I'll stop.
Use at least 5, and that's it.
Where are you going?
Wait, where's he going? That's not a beach.
Ooh, I didn't know there was a graveyard.
That's a graveyard.
I like.
Or excuse me, a canyon.
What
Next to
is-
a graveyard.
What? What? This is not a beach. We're supposed to be going to the beach.
Wow.
He's doing the graveyard first? I don't know.
Horse ass really.
Is that not the Captain Kita?
I can't get hit by bomb shoes when I'm on E.
No. What you're doing is one of the king's associates or guards voices.
Damn it. Sucks. I'm like way behind.
But does he have the oh yeah, he's got the upgrade sword. Okay, so he did the side quest off screen. Oh, he is going to lose the Skullkita.
Which it was not until this video where I learned what happens when you actually lose this whole sequence against Kita.
Yeah, I actually never knew.
He deems you unworthy, and he rests into the ground for the rest of the cycle.
Yeah, he just basically drills himself into the ground, never to be seen again until you reset the cycle.
I never knew this, because I usually get to him either before or just after the first flame barrier. Like, is it possible?
I know, right?
Is it possible? Wait, is it possible to catch him before the flame barrier? I forget.
I'm cross with
All I know is that he's
If
he's barely by like the 3rd point at all, like even if at all.
Okay, it is very possible to get to Skullkita if you have stun him with it. In addition, I think you can also stun him with the arrows as well.
Fun though.
And then from there, just hit him with a sword, and then just, you know, do the boss fight like normal.
A mask or some shit.
Oh, so it's crucial to the plot.
It's crucial.
Fun fact, Skullkita appears in Howard as a potential ally.
I want an item.
He appears in what now as a potential ally?
Make the game much easier.
Skullkita appears as a potential ally in Howard Warriors.
Say what?
I'm not winging it. I'm just trying to.
In the
In this game, there's so many.
in the Majora's Mask map, as well as maps after that, Skullkita will appear at certain adventure stages as a potential ally you can recruit. However, much like the home game that he's from, you need to basically beat him in a race. Basically, confront him before he reaches his destination, which is basically your ally base. In other words,
Just something to say.
Going on some tangent now. Or...
if he reaches your ally base, he will basically you'll no longer be able to recruit him as an ally.
Does he look the exact same as he does in the game? Just a much bigger looking, like, style.
Do you think a hill is?
Actually, he does look exactly like he does in the game.
That would be.
He even has his own avatars too.
That's a pile of beans.
Is it not the Captain Kita?
Not 100 beans. 100.
Yes. Also, in addition, he does also make quotes from his own game. You know, whenever you beat him.
Sorry, I had to concentrate on playing the correct
But
song
you're so
to awaken my
tiny. I know I'm jumping the gun, but I still find that one bit hilarious.
idiot, dumb, dyke.
Kind of breaks the tension. I don't think it actually is possible to reach him before the third.
Okay, so the other one, the one he's heading towards.
Stops for a sec.
Yeah, because of that cutscene, you actually do need to fight. You know.
Yes. Shit. Oh, God, he's still so fast. Stop.
He's not that fast, brother.
Okay, but again, even then, it's just I did not know about that. I'm still baffled they even programmed that. It's like, how is it even possible?
Peace, bitch. Oh, you can fight him?
Yeah, I'm
I guess you have to suck as much as Aaron right here.
Oh, the fire
Sucks to
dancer
suck, I guess.
actively engaged in battle. That's pretty good.
He's a real shit.
By the way, funny how this thing actually has a ground pound.
Bitch.
Well, he is a really big enemy, and big enemy rule number 1 is that one of your moves must be either a shockwave or a ground pound, or a ground pounded shockwave.
Since I got it, I haven't used it on anything. It's so fucking
How the fuck does shockwave hit me? Reference to DSP right there.
dude. Fuck 'em.
And your response was, really? You're questioning a shockwave.
Yeah, oh.
I'm like the reverse.
Can you tell that I watch your old videos?
Man bat?
Yes.
His man bat.
What can I say? Your old videos are actually pretty.
God, just die already.
If only-
Use 'em.
I think the only bad part is that there's so much dead air
I'm the Batman that uses
between
bats.
parts.
Sometimes a guy's gotta listen.
God, just fucking die.
Yep.
Bat sucks.
Man, yeah.
Wow, he really is having a hard time.
Badass.
Jesus Christ.
Especially, actually, little like behind the scenes. Back when I was recording Bayonetta, I actually got a phone call at some point during that whole thing.
Bitches don't fuck around when you switch on your to Z target.
I got a
Oh,
phone.
look.
I got a freaking phone call to which I had to mute the mic and then answer it real quick and hopefully get back to it before it was too much dead air.
Oh, damn. Is there a way to increase
So-
your health?
Oh, hey, there's a.
Oh, dicks.
An iron
Did someone
knuckle.
just- Someone just asked, how is there a way to increase your health?
He's not super hard. I just have to be careful.
Did I just hear that correctly?
You know.
Yeah.
Did you?
Which will only require patience. The thing that we
Well, just in case I did. Pillow time.
Patience,
Okay.
patience, penitent, penitent.
I lost my Z target. Now he's
I'll also remind the folks at home, an iron knuckle takes off 4 hearts with 1 swing.
Yeah, these guys are brutal.
Come at me, bro. Come at me.
Actually, I think it's actually 8, but it becomes 4 when you get the defense up.
Damn. Yeah, just. Oh.
Wait,
I know it's 4 because like
Sucky my
again you fight these things in Ocarina before you get the defense up, and since they pretty much use the same engine, there you go.
I always thought they actually increased the damage in Majora's Mask.
It's because I'm better at this.
Oh,
Basically, because I always fight these guys with a defense up,
Doing
in addition to not really getting hit so much. So my memory is a little shot.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit, it's the bullshit alert. Hide your kids! Hide your wife! It's the bullshit alert!
yeah.
You wanna know what's bullshit?
Aaron?
Wait.
Keith's trying to say that he likes Majora's Mask when in reality, he doesn't. And that's bullshit.
Gotcha, bitch.
Bullshit, man. What are you doing here?
Fucking face, you bitch.
I thought I closed the door.
Well then.
Apparently, if you do this.
By the way, you know what's worse than regular bats?
Oh, thank God.
Invisible bats?
Somehow
Yeah,
lying
invisible
with
bats.
only your legs on the platform kept you up there.
Well, Batman, it seems you've got another trick up your sleeve. If you're invisible.
Oh,
Fiddly D.
yeah. This is getting weird.
By the way, that's my worst impression of the Joker yet.
That
will-
honestly kind of sounds like the Riddler.
The lens of truth.
Riddle me this, Batman.
You just keep using it, it doesn't deplete any magic.
Oh, that's really cool.
Trying to hide like a fraidy cat, Batman. I always knew you couldn't admit to that I, the Riddler, am better than you.
Yeah, suck it. Suck it. Motherfuckers, I don't even have to use up my magic, bitches.
That's right, bitches. Oh, those pots could have had hearts in them if they wanted to.
Well, they didn't. They didn't want to.
Here I have a 3-sided die.
What's going on now?
I forgot how the rest of the joke goes. I'm having a brain fart.
Invisible bat?
Here, I have a coin.
Man bat.
If it lands on heads,
Batman bat.
I win.
Where's his friend?
If it lands on tails,
Batman.
you
Oh,
lose.
that was the
Oh,
joke,
ah.
wasn't it?
Wait, that's not fair.
You crushed it.
I am the rules.
Friend bat.
Screw the rules. I have money.
Robin.
By the way, there's an obvious cracked wall.
Oh, it's a cracked wall.
Hmm.
Super obvious.
No, not really.
Could it
To me.
be that's could it be that there's some sort of item?
All right,
that
all
there's a
right,
video-
In other Zeldas, the
Oh,
yeah, another Iron Knuckle.
there's only it's like one of only like what 2 Iron Knuckles in the whole game.
that one sort of blended.
3. By the way, they'll use the Nibiru model. By the way,
Oh god.
Maybe it's because of his brain, but I don't hear that whenever the Iron Knuckles swing. And there you go.
I shouldn't have complimented.
Ding, ding, ding.
My name's Randall Stevenson.
Iron Knuckle wins.
Hello, I'm also
The only way that you could be on the show is if your name
that was probably my worst Shao Kahn there.
No, that was still pretty good.
Really, I can. Really, I thought it
I'll
was-
still give it the bonus.
I'm Randall Clay Glastonbury.
Damn, 4 hearts. See?
Damn, one hit.
Flawless victory.
Both lost our
Fatality.
We were like, oh my god.
If this game were any darker, that would have been a legit decapitation.
Of all things. Don't get greedy.
and that attack just be a Link just getting split in half, like split down the middle.
Fast.
Jesus.
Hyrule combat.
Could you imagine?
Oh,
Oh, actually, it's 4 hearts. Wow.
haha!
Jeez.
You see?
Such bullshit.
I always thought it was 8. I don't know why. I thought these guys hit harder for some reason.
I mean,
Also, wow. Oh, wow, that's swing speed. Jesus Christ, that's fast.
I mean, maybe Ocarina of Time Master Quest mode.
You know what? That's probably what I'm thinking of is Master Quest, because every time I confront these motherfuckers in Master Quest, it almost feels like I get one shot by these guys. 'Cause
Well,
holy
that's
shit,
what.
they hit
Well,
me.
that's double damage for you.
It wasn't gorgeous. It was ugly as shit.
At least they
Um,
give me
How
hearts.
do I get over there? Oh, that's the first
Aaron,
spot.
you make all that YouTube money. You have a 3DS capture device. Aaron? What are you doing? Get back here, you fucker.
That is true, by the way.
Really? You...
By the way, fun fact: Danpei will not taught you to wear the
Really?
captain's hat because he mistakes you for a
Speaker, and then that was really
ghost.
and then,
This section also really sucks, but that's because Dompy walks at the speed of molasses.
They had the guy just like
By the way, it's going to be done in the final night.
mouth.
Just a reminder: you only have 6 hours.
I mean, sound is what. too
And
much
the
is
rewards
And-
between the 3DS and N64 versions are actually swapped.
destroys-
Yeah, you get. I believe you get.
and it, like,
Oh hi, Wall Master.
You crusty-handed
That's not a wall. That's not a floor master. That's a wall master.
when a grenade goes
Totally
off,
different.
blows up a wall or whatever.
Anyway,
It's-
I mean they do. I mean they do act pretty differently. So, in any case,
Believe that's
the reward you get here, I believe, is a bottle.
like any fact.
In the 3DS version, I believe it's a piece of heart.
So what's the deal with
Mhm.
this fucking area?
The
What's
bottle-
going on here?
The bottle you're supposed to get here is actually at is actually with Kotake, what you say from the
Why
forest.
didn't you say hey phone or something like that?
No. When you go to the Magic Hags
Damn it, I'm just
potion
getting a lot of
shop,
Words and they
that's
expect me to not
that
think
bottle's the
about
first
it.
bottle you get. Remember with the one with the red potion in it?
Just getting a lot of shit about sound waves.
Oh no, wait, no. I get it. You're talking about no, it's Kumite. That's Kumite that frickin' runs the boat shooting gallery game.
What am I doing?
Okay, Koyume. Koyume,
Walk a little slower.
Koyume will give you a bottle in the 3DS version. And a piece of heart in the original version.
To another spot.
Do you just have
By
to-
the way, if you want to make this simpler, L target.
Stay away from this
Just
wall, man.
L target.
I honestly thought that's how you were actually supposed to do it.
The hell are you going?
Now you can do it with you know, just do it right, do it like this. But I like how he tried to run out, but like was already caught.
It's like
Yeah, no, the
fucking
hitbox
use
said
the
nope.
intelligence of someone in fucking Dead Rising.
Also, I just use the L targeting method anyway because it's the most reliable one.
Come this way, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, basically.
Because again, Dompe's walking speed
Doesn't come
sucks.
until you dig the first thing.
At least it's not as slow as
Exactly the same.
fucking Ocarina of Time. Like, have you seen Danpe walk in Ocarina of Time?
Yes.
Yeah, try
Unfortunately.
I don't want to fuck.
Like, this speed is at least bearable by comparison.
It was.
By the way, just kill the motherfucker. Thank you.
Whoa, damn.
Well, that's a lot off my back.
Dampy, come over here, you stupid bullshit
idiot
idiot
dumbass.
This is definitely the Froggy of.
You trying to channel to interbig the cat?
Froggy, where are you?
Always blowing up our phones.
Oh.
Oh my god, Dampy. So fucking
Oh.
stupid.
Look out.
Oh, that's Sonic Heroes
Right
big.
here,
That's
you
the actual
fucking
useful one.
dumbass.
Yeah, the actual useful one.
Fucking
I'm surprised they actually picked that up just from that.
Keep an eye on your shadow.
Actually, I'm genuinely surprised.
You know when Wallmaster's coming.
I've played enough Heroes to memorize a few voice
Is
clips.
that it?
Fucking get over here. Where are you going?
Dampy, jeez. Jeepers Christ.
Is it bad that I always keep using the belly flop? Just spam it, just cause it's so fun.
For fuck's sake, bro.
Okay, here it goes.
For fuck's sake, bro, just L target. Goddamn mother.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Does the Z button really not exist to Aaron's mind?
Froggy flashback. Froggy.
Also, did I call
Like-
it L targeting earlier?
Throw some dirty on me.
Yeah, yeah, you're thinking of 3DS.
That just goes to show that that's what I've done the most.
Something strange about this spot.
Hey, I made the joke earlier, okay?
Just said, big the cat.
I'm the one who made that joke earlier.
Clearly.
Oh, there you go. You just have to walk slow.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't fucking work.
Gee, it's almost like Tattle kind of, pockets herself under Link's hat.
Yeah, I killed him.
Great job.
Dun 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 dun
Would you
dun.
fucking god? When you walk
God,
away,
that's gonna be the last 6 hours before by the time he even gets to the big.
Yeah, just stay like an inch from him.
Dude, by the time that he even gets down to light the final torch, the frickin' moon's gonna be like a couple hours away from just falling.
Basically, his nose is gonna be touching the clock tower. In other words.
come over here, you fucking piece of garbage.
So it's gonna be
You know
like
what?
it's gonna be like when you awaken the four giants and like they're like that close.
I'm going like as slow as
Basically.
possibly.
Basically, the moon is sniffing the clock tower. He's like, yeah,
That's a mighty fine granite.
Here.
you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
pretty
what's about
much.
this spot.
By the way, that actually tickled my nose. Holy shit, that's
Please be
sniff.
in there.
By the way, I'd also like to point out to everybody that I feel great, and I'm for the precautions, I'm gonna make sure that I don't take
That's it. I did all of
any
it.
more shots for now. Cause oh boy, I'm feeling,
Hold on. What is
I
this?
feel fantastic.
Oh, do I have to
You feeling a little lightheaded,
I'm-
Mr.
fucking
Erno?
get over here.
Actually, I'm at the point of where I'm not drunk. I'm not exactly too buzzed, but I feel fucking great. Like I can,
Well,
I
I guess-
can laugh at this dumb shit and feel fine.
Ugh.
Well, at least someone's laughing. Me, I'm just.
For this to come back down.
You know what? Where's my where? You know what? I'm gonna grab my GameCube controller. Fuck.
God damn it, Dampy. God Dampy.
This is a pretty brutal stretch
Oh.
of game.
This is how I feel.
Oh, great.
Alright, Dampy, this way. Oh, fucking Dampy. For fuck's sake, just look at me. You can smell me so close to you.
I think Dale just left the room again.
He knows here. Some time.
Yeah, no, he just freaking left the room again.
My back
Go!
Yep,
Where's
I can confirm that he hasn't yet. You know, fuck it. Time for blackjack and hookers.
I can't.
Can't.
Oh man, ladies and gents, this is just.
Oh, please.
Please,
We're not even at Great Bay yet.
Swear to God, I'm not.
feet from you.
I'm just looking back at the clock and thinking, oh, I'm not even done yet.
Oh, it's so great.
I'm back.
Oh, Link, go dry.
Quick,
Now
everyone,
what?
quick, everyone, hide the blackjack.
Link, dry up!
Is someone playing?
Fucking let's go.
Yeah. Hey, Slowpoke.
Oh my god.
I swear, someone's playing blackjack. They're about to feel the wrath of the dragon.
Oh my god.
Dampy, you fucking idiot. Get over Hey, you fucking dog whistle!
Oh man.
Jesus Christ, Aaron!
This is the kind of shit
Fucking Z-Target!
And,
You stupid motherfucker!
Dampy,
and this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't ignore a core mechanic of the game.
Alright, no.
I adore it.
I guess you're just gonna walk the
Seriously, is he so used to A Link to the Past that he's actually... He just completely ignores that there's even a Z button?
Hell if I know.
Fucking dumb ass over here. Dampy, go. Before the fucking platform, just go. Just go. Just please, God.
Oh, I was just waiting for Dampy to drop.
Dampy!
Drop Dampy. You know you wanted to.
I'm just waiting for it now.
Just drop Dampy. It's not worth it anymore. It's not worth it anymore.
More time before you get there.
Just drop.
Going
Just drop.
as slow as humanly possible, and it still feels like it's too fast for me.
Oh my god.
Something weird about this.
You know what's even funnier? Tattle keeps coming back out every time he talks to Dampy.
Where the fuck is he?
Alright, Big Po time.
Oh, he takes a whole heart out of you? I never knew that.
Well, by this point in the game, I think they expect you to have more hearts and the double defense.
I know, because fucking Z-targeting
Fair enough.
dick.
I hope you don't have to do this all again to summon him if you die.
So Big Po's a little different compared. So the Big Po's a little different compared to the Big Po from Ocarina of Time.
This one's freaking huge.
I don't know where he is because Z-targeting sucks dick.
Well, that's not all. But this Big Po actually is dangerous.
First, and then he's usually careening around.
Yeah.
It's actually attacking you.
He attacks you rather than taunts you. Instead, he does both.
Course.
Whoo, that was a close one.
Could
By the way, this model of the Big Po is used for.
for fuck's sake!
For
Good lord, just Z-target! God
for our warriors. You know, the Big Po enemies from
damn, so much at stake here.
ladies and gentlemen, we would like to once again inform you that Discord is still a very imperfect service.
Cut me a fucking bad!
I'm so glad we kept playing this.
I love that Pichu profile picture with that shit.
Oh, that's adorable. By the way, shout out to Pichu being back in Smash.
Shout out to everyone being back in Smash. Hashtag Road to Ultimate.
Where is he? God damn it!
Road to Ultimate.
There's nothing in there.
Okay. So he did know about Z-targeting the whole time, and yet he still
I opened them
didn't use it against with Dampy.
Yep. Also, he has a shield. You can block that. Block that.
Z-target him. For fuck's sake!
It may not seem like you can, but you can.
There you go. 3 shots.
Z targeting. Aaron's just throwing away the Z targeting.
Hey, everyone, remember when that
Like,
used to be relevant?
He's right there.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Oh look, he finally killed the mother. Jesus Christ.
Great fucking job, Aaron.
So fun fact, you can sell that Big Po for a whopping 200 rubies, I believe.
Big money.
Glass bottle.
Wow.
I mean they're rare, so of course they, you know, worth a lot.
It's already been fucking expelled into the universe, dude.
Yeah.
At least it's better. At least it's better than what you got.
That came from.
At least it's better than what you get from the
Oh, I ran right into a thing.
from the ghost shop from in Ocarina of Time.
Ran right into a thing.
Stop playing such depressing stuff.
Well, in this game, you really do need all the bottles you can get.
Give us some happy music.
I managed to get by with just 2.
Okay. Really?
What? Don't believe.
No.
What, you
I
don't-
would just. This is something that was not called for.
What?
You have final hours. You had final hours, one of the most somber and beautiful pieces in the series, playing as the world's about to end. And what do? They play freaking MIDI Ghostbusters.
Oh man.
That is disrespectful. Oh, hi, Macau.
Bye, Mikau.
Fuck, dude.
Is that really the voice they gave Macau? That is so disrespectful.
They
If anything, I go for the surfer dude voice.
Wear the mask with C. Have the body of Zora.
they really don't like respecting the dead.
Nope, not at all. And then the dead haunts them.
Okay, so something I'd like to point out. In the Japanese version of Majora's Mask, the Gerudo pirates here actually have a shorter range of vision during the nighttime.
Hey, you! Well, that's fair.
I believe said vision. Unless I'm just thinking of you know, the Deku place,
Go in my knee. Glug, glug.
Deku Palace.
Stone mask.
As a result of the shorter vision, by the way, no, every Gerudo pirate was programmed for this, even the ones that are indoors. Which means that inside of the room containing the hookshot, you could literally walk inside, walk forward, and shoot the beehive from literally like 2 feet away.
Here we go again.
That's kind of cool.
In all future releases, they were given the same range of vision during, like, you know, either time of the day, which is unfortunate, if only just because it kind of lost an advantage of actually thinking with your brain for stealth.
Okay.
Because stealth during the nighttime is a smarter idea. You're harder to see.
Pretty much.
But here's what you really need the bottles for. This whole huge part of the Great Bay questline. Rescuing the Zora eggs.
Plain and simple. 3DS makes a little bit. Basically,
Well, why do it?
I can get by with just 2 bottles. Comment from. I basically did this with only 2 bottles. Granted, it was very tedious, but I did it.
Smash these barrels.
This is what I have to do right here.
Reason? Because I'm a boss.
If
That's why.
Hey, if that's not even enough for you, the 3DS version actually added a 7th bottle.
No. Again, I only did it with 2 bottles.
Fucking piece of shit. I'll
They
eat
added a
that
map
shit.
to the goddamn sea snake maze.
Don't eat that shit, Aaron. Don't
Uh,
eat that shit. I can't believe you're eating this shit.
I'm
So
lost.
6 heart.
Wait, why is this door
I believe it's pointing out for the fact that they need more health, considering they're getting into the harder parts of the game.
Whoa.
Yeah, once it reaches the second half, they really start to be like, oh, really? Release the Kraken.
Is there something I can do with this?
Release the Kraken! And the from Pirates of the Caribbean 2, you know, with Davy Jones.
Quick, get your jars of dirt.
I got jar dirt. I got jar dirt. Oh,
The clam! The clam! The unsung hero has returned!
Round 2. Fart!
Oh god.
is that like the good, the bad, the ugly playing right now?
I can't. Ding, ding,
He
ding.
died to a clam again. Also, rare moment you ever see Zora Link actually die underwater.
Clam wins.
Give you any answers, it's obviously a non-issue. I'm just
Round 3. Okay, and so
Just love it.
ding ding.
Shell nut.
For
Okay,
Aaron's-
that's called a shell.
Shellnut.
Oh,
Okay.
I actually never knew it's actually called a shell nut. So we'll just call it a clam because it actually does look appropriately like a clam.
Yeah. That music choice was fucking phenomenal.
Oh, in a fucking jar.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
By the way, I almost expect a DSP moment, you know, where he accidentally catches a fish but mistakes it for an egg.
I'm losing my mind over here.
Oh,
It just ended, and I know it ended.
So apparently he's not having
Jeez, you gotta
any
get
bosses.
Just
clam.
clam situations.
Just so everyone knows, the mini bosses,
To be honest.
Gyarados,
You don't want
the Gyarados fights from Ocarina of Time.
What the?
Bounce.
Oh my god.
He basically tried to assume Mario on a spike enemy. That's funny.
He doesn't have a spike shield badge here though.
Exactly.
God, man, fucking there's giant goats.
See, you
fucking
got some of the.
tiki
Oh,
monsters.
okay. Can he win against his crusade?
I believe you had some clam trouble in Ocarina as well.
They're stupid.
The legendary
That's probably what it was.
Look,
The
nobody
clam,
can
the
deny
hero
how
that we
powerful
never
clam
deserved.
enemies are.
The clam in
The hero that we never knew we needed. By the way, once again, R button.
Turn around.
Shield exists for a reason, even in Zora form.
The
Every
That one hit him.
Oh, the Electro
Sorry.
Shield for the Zora form is amazing.
Clam enemies.
I wasn't even talking about the Electro Shell. I was just talking about the
I don't know.
That's
The
good.
fin.
That's good too. But the Electro Shield beats all.
I remember laughing in the theater and thinking, my God, never.
I'm not even sure if it's even that useful against Shell, not to be honest.
It doesn't get.
And Aaron didn't use the hookshot hookshot shortcut.
20 minutes later.
Oh, Aaron.
Who needs shortcuts? All right.
Who needs
Alright,
time?
alright.
Who needs time cards?
I have trouble with them.
Maybe it's not the exploding kind of.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Yeah. Why did that come up all of a sudden?
Thank you, Patrick.
Did I like? What the
Patrick
fuck
Stewart?
the hell?
What?
Why did that activate?
Not that Patrick.
Is it because I hit the wall?
Hey SpongeBob, you have some mascara I can borrow? Ding, 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 ding.
That's so fucking. Why did that happen? Was that some glitch? You're supposed to hit that.
We're fucking quoting SpongeBob now. We've made it.
Went up on its own. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Well,
You know, I'm generally confused of what happened as well. Like,
But don't
what
forget
the hell
to
even
hit
happened?
the
Like,
outside line.
well, why would I hit 9?
so anyway, going back to what I was saying about 3DS being a little bit better and a little bit, you know, user friendly.
People to call my
They actually
numbers
give you a
from my
map
cell
for the
phone.
sea
They just
serpent
walked in.
maze.
Oh, Aaron.
I really did. I mean, the sea snakes are easy.
Spatial awareness
I
and
just
stuff.
didn't like them.
Escalator.
I just really didn't like that maze because the moment you
Uh-oh.
that seahorse is just gone. It will not lead you back.
We are fooled by that mask.
By we, do you mean?
So you better get all the snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty sure that was
3DS version, they're a little bit better about it. Also, by the way, you will not just outright. You don't get knocked out by these gals to get thrown out. I believe they just outright kill you. I believe.
He just went all feet or nothing.
Yeah, his
you know?
drum seat just
They don't care.
reclines very
Yep.
far back.
They don't care about nothing. In fact, they're the reasons why Macau was fatally wounded on the beach.
Damn. This tank was
I mean, they're aggressive.
the other one.
That much is certain. They're aggressive.
Alright, whoa,
Jeez,
jeez.
dude, you got
Wow, these skeleton fish.
ass kicked.
Yeah. Okay, now the Electro Shield would be nice.
Oh yeah. I always use the skeleton. I always use the shield here.
My parties.
By making sick memes, dude.
Hmm.
That's how-
Throw bombs, which require fire under the water.
Shit.
Yeah, water bombs do not exist. Eric.
Yeah, files.
It's not Twilight Princess. Also, it somehow worked.
Did I kill them all?
Oh goodness.
It looks like I killed them all.
Wait, did that actually fucking...
What an amazing.
That actually fucking worked.
Because you did not even play.
I'm just surprised. It actually genuinely worked. I-
to get some momentum
I didn't think that would.
That has to be the dumbest method I've seen for that.
I know, right? It's like
Hey man, this game's not as easy as you think it
I don't even
is.
know how to describe that. That was just either pure dumb luck, or that was just plain stupid.
Stupid luck?
Don't validate him.
Stupid luck, sure. By the way, if you want a quick way out, just get caught by the guards. Just say YOLO.
Here, ladies, catch me. Also, Great Bay Coast, kind of eerie during the night. Let me just tell you.
Did I just go totally back?
It is genuinely creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
Fucking idiot.
Well, the ocean at night in general is just fucking creepy.
Dumbass. Don't
Subnautica proves that exactly. You ever watch Markiplier's Let's Play of Subnautica?
Well, I have to do something.
Some of it.
I'm not gonna fucking...
Let's just say at night, holy shit, you do not want to go through the ocean at night. That stuff is terrifying as all hell.
Oh wow, look at you.
What are you looking at?
Could you imagine if The Legend of Zelda had their own version of the Deep Zone?
Your arch nemesis.
There's no risk of anything going into your pee hole.
Please no.
Oh lord, knowing how Anuma is when it comes to nightmare fuel stuff in these games, that would be goddamn horrifying.
Just died. Okay. Just so you know.
Oh, Uncle Gaming, yes it was.
The perfect thing. Just set the bomb like near the edge
I'm just trying to
because you're the bomb and an
I was wondering if he got all the eggs. Apparently not.
get it,
Nope.
get it. Yes.
He only has 3 bottles when you need 4 in order to make them all in a single trip.
By the way, you can get yourself a 4th bottle if you go beat the beavers. FYI.
I just
We should give him that.
been working all
You
week.
mean that?
you know,
Yeah, that.
Can only perform for so long until it
Hmm.
starts to...
You know, I'm trying to remember what all balls
'Cause then I reach,
point actually. I'm
you know,
trying to remember, but I
phases and
kind of
it's
brain
like-
farting here.
it's like, you know,
Actually, wait, don't you need the hook shot in order to reach above where they are?
Errand boy all the time.
Yes.
Shit.
Why do that?
people will love you all the same. And
I mean, that's one egg down. You can come back and get the others because you got the hook shot shortcut.
Very, very true. And at this point, at least in the N64 version, you get the stone mask like
what's the word for
before you can even enter the fortress.
Oh God, and there's one now.
Yeah, in the 3DS version, they move it into the middle fortress.
Which is a very weird design choice.
There's a baker's dozen of
I think it's mostly to make it harder, which is effective. But
Oh God, are there way
I mean,
more eggs?
yeah, obviously it's to make it a little harder because that means you have to actually,
Four?
actually sneak into the
Try
fortress.
again.
Another case of Aaron didn't pay attention to the text.
Whoa.
Yeah, he didn't realize that they're egg.
What are those Zoras doing?
7.
I have all of them.
Why, yes, but 7.
Go dive down.
I can't.
Oh.
No, I thought there were 8 eggs.
Look down.
Yeah. There should be
1,
4
2,
eggs.
3.
Ladies and gentlemen, timestamp check. Let me see here. Boop. 2:42. Okay, about 2 hours and 11 minutes left. No, or is it?
Last time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Ugh.
Really?
I dropped.
We're getting there, ladies and gents. We're getting there, alright. Oh.
Everyone saw. I dropped 2 fucking
Oh,
eggs down.
Mikau, she laid 7 eggs or
I did
something.
not
Here,
save
there's only 4
those eggs
eggs.
on this recording session.
I'm pretty sure some Zora tells you. I mean,
Down
there are.
in that
I think it might be Mikau's diary.
The 2 eggs that you had previously dropped in the last.
Macau's diary, or I believe
eggs in the last session.
the
I
band
dropped them in this
tells you
session.
as well.
I dropped all 4 eggs in
Because
this
he's the only other
session.
person who knows about,
Yes. I dropped
about
them
Lulu.
after
And what's going on with her.
because I
So wait, if we're trying to help eggs here, where's Proton John when you need him?
I don't have any eggs.
Now what do we do?
You will give me an egg.
See if the fucking other
You
eggs
will
are there.
give me an egg. Now!
It really is.
Oh, this is.
You know he would play that if he ever LP this game.
Freaking get DC Douglas to make a cameo appearance.
You saw it. I remember. Here's why I remember that. Because when I dropped those 2 eggs the first time,
No.
I moved. Just because I was like, I don't want them to land on top of each other.
Okay.
And then in the second one, maybe that's what.
So,
And what was that, Dale? May I
2 eggs
ask?
on top of each other.
me whistling out just pure boredom.
That's why it looked like 3
By the way, I
eggs.
should also make mention that the pirate leader, I forget what her name is, she actually makes mention of where the other eggs are.
I don't know.
If you decide to listen to her
Let
text.
me look this
Let's
up.
just say listen to her text. I mean, read her text. Excuse me.
We'll get to the bottom of this situation.
Oh, Avail.
Fuck. Hello, we're back.
Yeah, Avail. She essentially tells,
Select item together.
you know, that some of the eggs were dropped into the ocean and are being guarded by a bunch of sea serpents.
You know, I had to tit it to
Hit
him.
him high.
And you know why? And you do know why they.
So I gotta take a picture of one of these sultry young men.
Actually, Avail's like. Remember the Gerudo who talks to you after you rescue the 4th Carpenter in Ocarina of Time? That's her.
Yep. Oddly enough, there is no. Oddly enough, there is no. There is no Naburu.
I have what's known as gynecomastia. It's
Yeah, actually, I think about it. Maybe she is one of the only, like, you know, unused models in the game.
I can hear those air quotes.
Waters are murky.
Well, I mean, like, come on, like, just remember to cut down on this game's year-long deadline. They kind of had to import a fuck ton of assets.
Yeah, but oddly enough, the only one that was not actually poor.
oh my god.
Oddly enough, they didn't just use Naburu for the pirate leaders. You'd think they would, considering, you know, by some extension, Naburu is the leader of the Gerudos from Ocarina of Time.
Come on, get down. What the
Well, fuck it,
I
Avail.
through them.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucked up.
Oh boy, Beavis.
Time.
So I hear you like Superman 64.
That's exactly.
There's no time to waste.
No. Yeah, but usually it's like they're like they're not.
There's
really
no time to
so
waste.
You can just kind of like roughly go through.
Lex wins.
Oh, no.
Real deal, baby.
Something else about these beaver races, depending on which day in the cycle you race them in, the course will actually be slightly altered.
Really? I never knew that, because I always raced them on the first.
Yeah, so did I. I'm
This is fucking simple as shit.
Hey, you're killing it now.
always raced
Oh,
them
wait,
on the
I think
first day
that-
because I
Actually, I think
wanted
we're
them.
seeing that now.
It's like anything. It's just the
Actually, I think we're seeing that now, because I don't remember this cave necessarily.
Yep, you see?
Wow, I never knew that.
Here's another one.
Talk about replayability.
So if you want yourself a bit of a challenge, you could go for the bottle on day 1 and then maybe the piece of heart on day 2.
Whenever your dad says something that's like advice,
It's true that.
you take it because
Bottle
it's
on day
gonna
1,
benefit you.
piece of heart on day 4.
Wait, what?
Nah, I'm kidding. Nah, I'm just kidding. Piece of heart on the last 6 hours.
Eating raw lemons is good for you.
Yeah, I know the moon's about to fall and, like,
Is that true?
kill us, but let's have a race in rings.
It's also an alkalizer.
And you know what? Make it even more challenging. You do it without the
I'm gonna do this.
you do it without the slow time.
Ate a bowl of nails for breakfast. Yeah, so without any milk.
He's only got 9 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
Good answer.
That's pretty much what that is.
The moon! God. Oh, yeah.
By the way, that was
Second to
Wow,
spare.
dude, that was fucking awesome.
That was perfect.
I don't know if perfect's the word.
Uh,
for it,
Would you like
that
a
was-
wheat
that
grass
was a
shot?
close
I can
one.
shave my head. Strain it for you.
You know
but-
what?
what?
Knowing the history of this game,
Which, by the way, I was totally off by a lot in terms of Majora's Mask development. I don't know jack shit about it. I've heard.
okay. I think
These
you guys
guys were from a
I-
different game.
hello, Frylock.
Called-
It's been a while,
Fry-
Futurama.
No, not Fry. No, Frylock is from Aqua Team.
They're
Just
from a
Fry.
Nintendo game that they never made, and they just threw them in here.
Oh.
Oh, we don't even get the
Yeah.
We don't even get the second beaver race.
But right now, I'm trying to figure out. How to
I
He
am.
said, and May's like, fuck it. That's not Pinnacle Rock.
Aaron,
Do I have to let out
this is
the-
Pinnacle Rock.
Oh.
This is
Look melty and gross. considering
Pitty.
All they can do is jagged edges, you know?
It's textures, dude.
Get it?
Textures, bro.
Discord kind of. My God.
Too late. The joke is ruined because of Discord.
Man, I'm just trying to pick another fight with you.
Although I kind of guess I already guessed what you did, so I'll give you that one.
Oh,
It's not fun.
Heh.
well, you ended up building.
At least I get praise. At least I get some sort of praise.
Ha!
That's fighting.
Check out the BAPS on
Oh,
this
hi,
one.
Macau.
You are just completely screwed.
Oh, hi, Macau. How's your Lulu?
How's your sex life? Ah.
I like whatever it is you're talking about. I guarantee. Even though
Oh, it's great. Me and Lulu will do it all night in bed.
I've mostly checked out.
Of course you don't know that. What do you mean? You just said it out loud.
In a race of gross
The hell?
I
Kind of
truly
voice.
am a cut above the rest.
With the eggs in the room.
What do you mean?
Guys, it's not like it's like there's more than just 4 eggs, but I don't know, man.
Damn it.
I don't know.
Is it not? Thank you.
Some giant
So about
unagis?
so,
What? Oh god, I just.
so fun fact: if you decide to show this guy
I was just, like,
egg,
reading
any one of the eggs from the
we were doing Game Grumps.
Oh yeah.
to show him any one of the eggs, he will actually just tell you,
That's how
you need to take him to the, you need to take him to that cookie old
Oh
scientist.
my god, I love that.
Huh.
Made his fish legs look like bell bottom.
Yep.
You want to have a jam of fish?
I mean, I guess they kind of expect you to, you know.
Oh, he's the bassist.
What? That melody's bogus, man. What's wrong? You're not jamming like you used
Like,
to.
okay, you want Surfer Dude? No, that's like Primo Surfer Dude. There's just like he's high off of some kind of clans right now.
Oh, it's probably a song.
Every time I see this Zora, I just think like Macau.
He does it.
You're not jamming like you usually do, bruh.
Those are the kind of notes he
Yeah,
plays.
bro.
Figure out the notes as he goes.
So anyway, you're supposed to actually learn
Knock Evan off his
the second half of the song from Macau's journal.
I try to do it good.
And then you're supposed to play it to someone else. That way, Evan can take all the credit, like an asshole.
Maybe 14 years from now.
Yeah, Evan takes all the credit.
As a fish man.
Fucking asshole.
and you'll
But he
have
pays you with a heart piece to keep quiet.
It just isn't something that occurred to me. The
Oh
direction
right, you need to play as a human because Macau's too good for him.
It's up to you, man. You want to say it?
Evan's an asshole.
I think it's pretty good.
Oh, then. Guess it's pretty good then.
And you agree.
So
I really do.
that's a big island.
I want to. I just don't know where to bring this.
Yep,
up.
that's a big island.
I think
Have
this
you ever
is-
been in the
Kind
Anyway,
of looks a bit weird. I mean,
Yes.
I don't know. Just something a bit off about it. Don't ask me. I'm not a marine biologist.
Well,
I don't know. Could be just because it looks like a shell.
pinnacle what?
Beware murky.
By the way, as if talking to NPCs wasn't enough,
Oh, this is where you release.
you can talking to that one Zora that appears right next to the entrance of Pinnacle Rock will tell you that you need a golden fish, aka a goddamn seahorse.
Release the seahorse. So it's walking away. Release the seahorse. That's running away. God damn it! Release the seahorse. Okay, he released the seahorse.
Whoa!
Unagi.
There's a sea snake.
Oh, I remember these things from other Zeldas.
So what?
Wait, was it other Zeldas or was it a Mario game that had something like that?
I think they're referencing the eel from Super Mario 64. right?
Yeah, Unagi.
Unagi the eel.
Can't attack while I'm swimming.
Man, you
Like
can't attack while swimming. Are you sure?
Way to find out.
Ha!
Yeah, make yourself as thin as possible.
I saw that Nintendo Capri Sun comment that time.
Maybe you can swim past
Ha!
them once they're out.
That's a pun of the ages. By the way, shout out to NCS using Toon Link as his avatar.
can't
I like
attack
it.
while I'm swimming. So how am I-
You know,
how am I
Wind Waker being my favorite game and all that.
There's a Ho-Oh where there's no sea snakes.
Let me see.
Remember what I said earlier about like the sea at night being creepy as hell? It's these goddamn sea snakes that really drive that point home.
Try doing that with your brightness all the way dark, and suddenly you see these things come right at you with next to no warning.
Dude, all you would see was the eyes, maybe.
Come here, baby.
Seriously, that is fucking scary as fuck, man.
You know, fuck it. This
You
is
do not-
this is the fucking deep zone of the ocean.
There you go.
This is where nightmares are born.
Yeah. See, you're murdering things. Good for you, Aaron.
Man, don't you know that the deep zone contains some of the freaking horrors of the earth? Oh man.
Oh boy.
Me too. Why not bust up some of those?
So I hear you. So I hear that you're like killing things.
I honestly didn't know you could even bother to use the Zora boomerangs, because I just always use the electric shield.
That's what I do fucking every day, dude.
I know.
Apparently you can use the boomerang.
Facebook official?
I mean,
Can we really call it? I mean, I know these things come back to you and all. But can you really call these boomerangs?
well, since they come back to you.
So put your lips around.
I mean, they don't really catch things. Like a traditional Zelda boomerang would catch something on the way back.
What do you do?
Bladerangs?
Can't suck. You do it anyway.
I mean,
It anyway.
Well, the batarang doesn't really catch anything, and that's technically a boomerang.
let's call them the Zelda. Okay, let's call them the Zelda, the Zora Batarang. Then how about that?
The Zora batarang.
It's pretty cool. I mean, dang. Just
I mean, what else would you call it?
a really distant thing, and then standing on a rock
So,
talking
as
and sort of not
as
really
this
getting his
one
message
just
across,
described right here,
but doing it anyway, and then
Aaron-
doing that, like,
part of Aaron's sequelitis was that he mentioned using the shield made the game too easy. Doesn't use the shield here.
Brings me back to being a child when
He also didn't use the shield for a majority of
lose eels. And I did it for him.
Of Ocarina?
So I love my dad, but
Ocarina.
me. Life lessons.
Discord, I doubt any of your reps will watch this, but can you please solve this cutting out issue?
Chocolates tantalizingly from its plates.
Oh, well, it's good to
Yeah, at this point, what's the point of us even trying to talk about it? Just ignore it. If we cut out, we
Yeah.
cut out.
One can fantasize.
So,
Acknowledging it is not going to fix it.
wait, I got it.
do shit if
So, to quote William Shakespeare,
rich man,
fuck it.
Wouldn't let me play
Basically,
this.
yes.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
that's a little uncool.
Where's that from anyway? That
I would get one.
we'll do it live.
I think it's like I think it's like some newscast blooper or some shit. I don't really know the origin. All I saw was the clip,
Well, are you
and it was hilarious.
satisfied with that episode of me killing a bunch of fucking eels?
For some reason, every time you say you mean
Because that's what this game made me do.
saying that.
Hey man, you play the hand you dealt.
Fuck it.
285 Main Street. He does not.
By the way, I believe this is the only other time you can get a piece of heart. Granted, if you bother even killing all these snakes. Otherwise, if you're just going for the eggs, well, piece of heart's optional.
If, like,
I ended up killing all the snakes because the eggs kept being in the last goddamn places I kept checking.
Just never want to do it again.
Alright. You have to have a photographic memory of where the eggs are. But then again, you kind of can see them in the distance if you look beyond the
Would suck,
snake.
wouldn't it?
Seahorse friends.
Yeah. They're the seahorse friends.
Did you know that it's actually the male seahorse who carries the baby in that line of the family?
Yeah, well, it does what it wants.
Wait, what?
They just want to make sure you can see it, you know?
Yeah, you can
Are you a marine biologist?
Yeah, they're up in the sky.
Just reminding you of
Are you one of them marine biologists?
I don't know why you're suddenly from the Old West, but
Oh, I am. By the way, fun fact, just
wow.
random fun fact to fill the dead air.
Shoreline.
This platform was actually higher in the Japanese version, forcing you to have to use the Zora jump.
Well, this isn't
too bad the dolphin jump sucks. So they I don't know what they did. They either raised the water level or they lowered the platform.
They lowered the platform.
There you go. They lowered the platform. Also, this stage is also coming back from Smash Ultimate, and I am so happy.
Thanks.
They're even bringing back the turtle. Who's the turtle, you may ask? Well, watch on, find out. Unless
the
that
turtle?
part's cut out.
Are they turtly enough for the
That's that.
Turtle
Should be
Club?
all of 'em, right?
Okay.
Right, game?
Turtle, 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 turtle.
That's all of them.
It cracks the other ones.
You, oh my god,
Five.
you actually fucking followed it up.
Oh my god,
Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
I vaguely remember that part, guys.
That's the part pretty much everyone remembers only because the rest of it fucking sucked.
Was that also often advertised? Just the turtle part?
Hell if I know.
I'm just looking at.
What just?
I didn't.
Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot. Oh my god. How?
Matt and Ryan. Oh. Oh, right. They got new editors.
Matt and Ryan, the fact that they didn't catch this kind of shows their lack of prowess. No offense. Just fucking really?
There's more eggs in these little holes.
Okay.
50 whole seconds of nothing.
I mean, if it's worth
And
Nothing.
they didn't even bother to acknowledge it, to apologize for it, and just re-upload it without the dead air.
Fucking seahorse is.
I don't think it's worth putting up.
Oh, me complaining.
Yep. Just record and say fuck it. Don't even edit. Just fuck it.
If I fucking caught that in one of my uploads, I would be goddamn ashamed of myself.
How many more are there?
There's 3 more. Or 2 more.
2 more. Okay.
Like, whether it just be me missing something, or whether it be one of Vegas's many dumb rendering errors.
Oh, it wasn't from.
I would try and fucking fix that shit as much as I could.
Shredders. Get the shredder.
So what the? I've completely lost interest in what the hell they're talking about.
I think...
One more egg to go. And then these.
I
Um,
believe this is their editing.
Alright.
Is it?
I mean, it was different text,
So,
so I think.
In Majora's.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Cool to watch too.
It actually is. It's been fun for me.
Yep.
I think
The graphics limitations aren't.
as
So what? They couldn't just use the goddamn like, you know, Grape A OST from the actual soundtrack.
No, what I think is that Matt and Ryan just downloaded one of those, like, one of those long plays for an OST and just, like, pasted it over the, like, missing game audio.
They could have at least used the Grape Bay theme. I mean, it made more.
It's a rail shooter. There's no speed to it.
Maybe he just.
Well, at least put some effort into your, you know, music editing.
Really, if you're,
That, I guess.
if it fucking, like, you know, goobs up and just,
Cutscene while the screen is all zoomed out.
like, does that, you gotta put it more context sensitive in a game like this. Especially right now, when he's just about to learn the new wave bossa nova.
Oh wow! Just born synchronized swimmers.
Yeah.
What a gift.
Watch this.
For context, ladies and gentlemen, I was playing Hyrule Warriors during because honestly, I don't give a shit for any of the Game Grumps playthroughs. I didn't even know about this. I didn't even notice this. Back up a bit.
Why you stuck your foot right?
Back up a bit. Or stand next to the old man.
Back up. Back up.
Talk to the old man.
Sounds good.
Can I fucking like?
So you have to
Stand
talk.
next-
You have to talk to him first and then pull out the guitar.
You don't have some kind of.
Boy, looking good, old
Okay.
man.
Not really. You just need to stand next to him.
Oh. This doesn't work. Y'all could have edited in the new wave bossa nova.
Can I just mention I really do like this little cutscene with the Zora children.
Nova.
You know how they sing the new wave bossa nova.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you
It's
did
adorable.
shit.
By the way- By the way-
Watching this cutscene,
You know what? It's
By the way, the fact that these these little Zord children turn into the Zord children from Breath of the Wild is kind of amazing.
Yeah, I see that. It's the melody taught by the Zora children that invigorates singing voices.
Insert print side on thumbs up here.
Fucking sunsets.
Do you have a full day still?
No, it's
Or I thought you were gonna go for the teeth gleam.
Couldn't you do the?
You can do it. I believe in you.
Day?
yeah, I could. I just want to get there before it's over.
Okay. Get there.
Game suddenly glitches out, and suddenly we're on the fourth day. We suddenly do the fourth day glitch.
You can't do it without a telescope.
Could have made it.
So welcome to Dawn of the Final Day.
Made it.
Not really Dawn of the Final Dungeon, but okay.
I'm sorry. I'm still just caught up over this.
By the way, that green bar is a realistic vision of what Aaron's dick actually looks like.
God damn!
Uncool.
I don't care.
God, they're such dicks.
I mean, even then, they're still giving a bit too much credit, but.
I still don't know. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, it's just. Again, the same warning from like when we first started this still applies. Doesn't mean we can't have fun though.
Basically, yeah.
All
Alright.
Put down the torches and pitchforks. I'm just gonna sweep you under the rug.
I only remember the shape.
Really don't care. Just go away.
So I'm gonna go back to Clocktown.
Why is he playing the song boring here?
At least he doesn't listen to the Prima guide and play the Song of Time.
No, I can't. It's hard.
Okay, it's time we warp back to the entrance. Now we just warp 3 feet forward.
Oh, I need to talk to the turtle to get me out of here because the song was
Turtle.
back. I must have out of the temple. Return to shore. It's not shameful to retreat. That in and of itself is strange.
Is it just ambiguous what gender this turtle is?
I think it's straight from male.
I mean, I don't know. It's just not. It just says the turtle.
So here's yes, I never.
Has it? He never unlocked that? What?
Yeah, so now that's okay.
The fuck? He never got that?
Tingle now and buy the maps because I couldn't afford them. Now I easily motherfucking can.
Get a job.
He's a surveyor.
While Dale has his like third freak out of the night, I would like to give even more credit to Bubbles for inserting the Final Fantasy IX victory theme, which is goddamn amazing.
The Woodfall map. Yeah. I don't need it.
Just for good measure.
Well then,
My throat is going to hurt in the morning.
Dale, you sound like you could use a drink. Here, have a shot. No? Okay.
I got my water, thanks.
Oh, damn it, I need to get money. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh, I mean, part of the reason why I haven't even done it anymore is because I kind of ran out of my chaser.
Yeah, but I had to deposit it.
It's kind of hard to down this stuff without one.
Oh, Jesus Christ is right. Oh.
We're at 3 hours and
Yes.
We're at about 3 hours and like 8 minutes at this point, Dale. We just have about over another hour left.
Alright.
Can you keep going, amigo?
I can get going.
Okay.
But saying that owl statue was not it. What has to be the matter with you, you fucking retard? And yes, I just said that. Come at me. I don't care.
That's still a Charmeleon Gamer, P.O. Box 12345.
But it doesn't do anything. It's still a waste of time.
No, that's my suitcase password.
All about not wasting time on this show.
Amazing. Let's say combination of my luggage. Repair Spaceball 1 and change the combination of my luggage.
Shut up.
I still need to watch that movie.
You know what? Dale might not be drinking, but he is still feels so defeated right now. He had so much energy. He had so, like, behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen, he had a lot of fucking energy heading into this. He was excited, but now at this point, he's just so fucking done with Aaron's shit.
Yeah, basically. I am so done with this shit. Let me just be honest. Phil was not as bad as this. The excuse, at least with Phil, he had the excuse of having played the game for the first time. Aaron here, he has no excuse.
It's like I had to load it or something.
He's played this stupid game before.
Oh shit, a great fairy. Get it, Aaron. It's right there.
I thought we were in Great Bay, not dancing with a ghost.
We so easily got it. Right there.
Also, can I just mention he failed to realize that the water needs to be, on in order to progress.
He's getting it now.
Because he finally realized, oh wait, the wheel needs to be spinning.
I don't know.
Spin me right round like a...
5% sure that you could possibly get it. Once you get that, then you...
Hey, you're right. Wow, I just went... Wow, you're right. I'm just like going through the 5 phases of sorrow right now.
100% sure that I
Need some of my whiskey, pal?
How many are there?
won't even be possible. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Send it to my PO box at bleep, bleep, and bleep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right there. I don't know. Your relationship with Zelda is complicated.
That's in combination with my luggage.
It's complicated.
Man, fuck off, Skulltula.
3 dungeons.
I like
He
some-
still does not know how to beat a fucking spider.
They're fun.
How could
What
this happen to
does that
me?
tell you,
This one's
gentlemen?
fun.
What does that tell you?
0 out of 0.
Stop your whining.
I ain't whining. I'm just saying how I feel. Is that whining? Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much whining there, Aaron. That's whining.
Whining how I feel.
Can we get another top comment that says Aaron sucks at video games?
Yes, please. Ninja Party, someone, even JonTron. Like, JonTron, just tell him how much he sucks.
Turn it down for what?
Who said that? Your fairy friend?
Yeah, the fairy
If I remember correctly,
Alright, I'm gonna try and calm down.
temple isn't really that complicated.
I am sincerely losing my patience with this man. I swear I am.
But your feelings, on the other hand, very
You truly have lost it all.
You just.
I feel like I just
yeah.
wasted all my lottery.
That was beyond
I felt like I won the lottery,
somebody out of a car.
but then I just wasted all that money on drugs.
Fish, dude. You ever seen that fish?
Not even alcohol, just drugs.
Like they don't fucking know.
No fucking way.
I mean, like the worst kind of drugs too, like the overpriced shit that doesn't taste good. It
God,
just makes you feel
what kind of crime dramas have you been watching?
I can fucking do it. No problem.
cops.
No, that is a problem.
Fuck that, we're playing Yakuza.
All right, I'm not dead yet.
Cash Cow returns. The return of the moo with the cash cow. Hey guys, I hear you hate your water supply.
Dan. You gotta experiment sometimes, and I love the clever to twist. Go the fucking other way.
Yeah, dude. You didn't know that?
What do you don't even know.
I don't know who's losing their mind, me or Aaron.
It's like
Aaron already kind of lost his moments ago.
he's busy
but since you're a prick who does nothing,
Alright, man, I'm losing my mind.
God knows you got the free time.
Oh, look, the Gecko boss fight.
Oh man.
Nope.
Oh, it's a switch.
Not yet. Not yet. A nice picture of the ice arrow. Nice little picture of the ice arrows.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool looking render.
And how
Oh,
Oh, wait, this is Wart. Oh, this is Wart. Never mind.
hey Wart.
hold that thought. Oh, things just got
Giant eyeball.
It's remember this boss from Link to the Past?
Gee, I wonder where the weak point.
in these dimensions.
There are quite a different amount of ways you could deal with those,
Okay, I want to take the mask off and hook shot.
okay, what are these things shielding the eye anyway? Like, jellies? What the fuck are these things?
Don't know.
Okay, let's just say gel spheres. You could use bombs, you could use the Zora, the Zora, like, batarangs. Yeah, fuck it. Just sword it. Do whatever the fuck you want, really.
I think the most effective method is using the fire, because it gets out, because it gets more off.
Yeah, fuck it.
But what he actually says is,
This boss is basically a reference to not Aqualantis, a boss from A Link to the Past, the Swamp Palace boss.
Sucks.
you're actually getting
I'll be a little different. Basically, in A Link to the Past, you need to use the hook shot to, you know, take off these things.
You consider the same thing, it's just that there's so many of these goddamn things that it would take forever.
I think it's just I just have to clear it out until I get like a
True.
Yes.
I genuinely forget what the boss's name is. It's on the tip of my tongue, but
Oh,
sorry,
Oh my god.
Come on.
my throat is hoarse right now.
Oh, dude.
I think Dale's freakout kind of got the better of him at this moment.
God damn.
You need some water, buddy.
Awesome.
I got water. I'm good.
Tedious.
Thank you.
This might be the first time in any Endurance we've ever done where your voice is actually getting all hoarse. Holy shit.
It's like eating a plate of spaghetti, really.
Yep. This is what happens.
Right?
Fine, let your emotions run awry.
I'd like to point out for the crowd that this didn't even happen during Wind Waker, which Dale likes more than this game.
Yeah, I do like Wind Waker a lot more. Oh, trust me, we still have Wind Waker in actual fucking. We still have Wind Waker to actually do for the Game Grumps as well.
Get out of here, you
Yeah, they
And
did.
if you think I'm,
squishy fucks.
and if you think I'm freaking out now, just wait till then.
We are in danger now.
No, I don't want to be Z targeting.
Fun fact: Aaron did not think that they were in Hyrule when they first got there. He thought there was a completely different kingdom.
I still wonder what Skyward Sword is going to be like, because if Bubbles really said bring it, then I'm expecting him to be the one to take the reins for that whenever that would be possible.
I don't know if this is the way to do it.
Bubbles, if you're going to comment on this video, please,
'Cause when they,
that would be amazing.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to repeat that for the crowd. I'm just gonna say, so, Bubbles, if you're ever gonna comment on this, comment on like whether that's actually true or not. You actually gonna do it?
Oh man, you are spinning like a madman.
That's the gist I got.
Yep. Keep spinning.
Yep. By the way, War is also the name of.
Just getting away from him.
Keep firing, assholes.
Man.
I think Super Mario Brothers 2 final boss.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but that one was a freaking frog.
By the way, I guess mention I've never seen anyone actually die to warps.
Talking about.
Ding ding, Wart wins.
Dun 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 dun. I actually think you can actually hit War with a sword.
You and him now.
Why would you want to if you have an arrow? Alright, now the real fun begins.
Try it everywhere.
Yeah, I will.
So,
Alright, so
as stated before, the 3DS version basically highlights places you can actually freeze with the ice arrows. This game does not.
And now that I got the ice arrows, hell's different? Like, I guess
It's like,
Also, fun fact. Also, I believe these Octoroks are blue in 3DS version to highlight, hey, you need to, hit them with ice arrows.
oh yeah, they fucking nerfed the ice arrows to hell. You can't just freeze them anywhere in the water. I'm guessing because they didn't want too many people wasting their magic and arrows. But at the same time, though, it's just like you kind of kill most of their use.
carried by the current anyway.
I mean, you can still freeze enemies.
Wouldn't it be exactly the way you went?
No, what I mean is like get to the center.
Still, that's just one of the changes I'm not exactly the biggest fan of. I mean, the Octoroks, fine, just to give it a little more variety in color. I could see that, but don't do the whole sparkles on the water thing because that's a bit too handholdy.
And then jump on his head.
Just a bit too much.
Interesting fact is that there's actually Windfall in the 3DS version.
But there's actually what?
There's actually a blue Octorok in Windfall in the 3DS version. For whatever reason.
I mean, I knew how to do
Hell
that,
if I know.
but how the fuck was I supposed to figure that out?
That is not what we're talking about.
Oh boy, it's this room.
That's a thing, and that was a community.
Anybody like hook shots?
Aaron tries real hard to get up to the top of the room, not knowing that it's just a stray fairy up there, which, by the way, he, hasn't gotten any of.
Yeah, he hasn't even got any of the upgrades. But my iPad's dying.
Shit. Plug it in.
I'm doing it.
You think you would have gotten rid of the tech type before doing that. Oh wait, we got our sound effects back. We got the game audio back. Thank goodness.
Oh, is the game audio been?
To that upper area.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, remember when they played the OST at the wrong times because Matt and Ryan kind of got lazy?
Yeah, I remember. So I just noticed that Aaron again does not have the map.
No, I gotta shoot it
I'm like,
to be a platform.
really, motherfucker.
The whole
Also, I never think to use a hook shot. Just go straight to the barrels. By the way,
The more you know.
Stop diving in.
I never think to do that for whatever reason.
Just get on it. Get down on it.
Again, the more you know.
Just get down on it.
So Jungle Hunt, you're playing Jungle Hunt.
I'm gonna kill you. I was just trying to figure shit out.
That's not gonna work, Aaron.
Back up.
Fucking Link, don't
fall off! No!
God damn it! This fucking stupid area sucks!
Oh, that's for a straight fairy, by the way.
God, fuck!
Okay, so it's going well. I feel like it's going well here.
It's going well as a barrel of piss on a rickety old bridge.
God damn, why do you fucking just
Land on it, you piece of garbage!
I admire Dan's enthusiasm in trying to keep a positive attitude.
Yep. So props to good old Dan.
I shot it fast. Okay, good. Get over there. No time to scratch your nose. I know, Dan. You're gonna want to. Okay. Oh, you can do it.
By the way, is the wrong thing.
Sizzle.
Nope.
Wrong.
Try again.
Oh no, I'm not smart enough for this puzzle.
You're damn right you're not smart enough.
Why not look at Zelda Dungeon?
Because I gotta bend over away from the mic and it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, but that's hot for me.
Oh, there's
Haha. LOL. Nope.
Lol. Nope.
but I can't.
Nope. Nope.
But if I
Goodness me.
Try again.
how am I supposed to
That one over
one
there is
slightly splayed.
so that I land on the not the.
Not not the.
Whee!
Damn this fucking jumping engine.
You know what? On the brighter side, Link won't have any perspiration.
Do you want to know?
Yes, please.
Hey, what?
happens?
He ain't gonna have any perspiration. It's basically like taking like 20 showers within the span of a minute.
I hope it just as it hurts.
So much water.
It's not over the hole, so shoot an arrow all the way to the
Could you imagine Aaron being a speedrunner, by the way?
and then hide
Just a random thought.
No.
Didn't even land in the water.
No.
God damn it!
I also run to RNG, dude!
Oh god! Anything but its bite, which will.
So glad, Jonas.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Once it bite you, it's not gonna want to let go. I hate this.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Yeah.
You get it now?
He actually made a series called Rage Quits and Speedrunning, which I'm surprised it took him this long to get to.
Next
You think there would have been more than just one entry as of right now?
Once it bites you, it's not gonna let go. Oh, I hate that thing.
So, recently.
What an absolute.
By the way, me yawning. Yes, I am very tired, ladies and
I'm like
gentlemen.
a pixel away. I was a pixel
Well,
away.
tired in more than one sense, quite frankly, at this point.
Fucking thing.
Look at its espresso.
Yep.
Once it bites, it never lets
Oh.
go.
How'd you know that?
And people say I'm professional. Ha ha.
God.
At least I got done.
Dale, professionalism kind of went out the window ages ago.
No.
You're hitting the wall. There you go. You're free.
God, I hope
You
this is
froze the damn water.
fucking
Yeah. You know what? You know what? I shouldn't be too angry because at least I did get done with my dishes earlier today.
Yeah.
Goddamn Lord.
Oh,
And what did you get for all of your troubles?
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Ha.
The things you've been
I also got free healing.
Well, now how am I? Oh, just
That's
jump.
it?
So Stray Fairy actually does heal you.
Whole thing?
Well, I'm supposed to jump over here and turn the nozzle or whatever.
Oh,
Alright, water pressure.
don't want to miss this. Oh boy.
What's the best way to do this?
Oh boy.
I hear your water supply is a little dry at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah,
How about we
Jesus
fix
is
that?
Right. God,
Push, push, push.
Alright.
Yay! We got the map. After how long?
I got no clue, bruh.
I don't fucking know.
He's only got 4 arrows. I just realized.
I've been here already. Gosh darn.
I'm pretty sure there are some. Oh, look at that! Some pots, our favorite. Break the pots. He's not breaking the pots.
Is this gonna be another Spirit Temple incident? You know, where he passed up a few arrows because he was too much of an idiot.
Because
We'll have to see what happens in this room.
pause the episode and write a number down in the pad.
By the way, no, you cannot do boomerang strats here. That's only in Twilight Princess.
Do you really think, based on how I've been playing,
You mean the boomerang jump?
Or-
knowing where to go?
Yeah, the boomerang jump.
3 hours.
If it tells you that you're already done with this dungeon,
Speedrun hype?
I'm not already done with this. Why would you think I'm
Speedrun
done with
hype!
this dungeon?
Hi!
It's not.
You beat the guy and got the thing.
Can I just mention those grabby hands are really creepy?
That's a mini boss.
Yes.
That's a mini boss?
Yeah.
Oh, so yep, he passed.
God damn.
He passed up the pots.
All I got from it was a fucking
Ice arrow.
arrows.
That's not Stray Fairy. I don't need.
Ice arrows from it. So I used the ice arrows to
Hi!
search the rest of the dungeon.
Ah. I don't believe we've been over there with the spikies.
Maybe I could get up there now that I have ice arrows.
Yeah.
My favorite thing.
He's
In
gonna need ice arrows here in this next mini boss fight.
What? What is so funny?
You're funny.
platforming.
By the way, I just realized that all these dungeons have at least 2 mini bosses.
Awesome. Now this is great.
Now this is what Daddy's talking
This is pod racing.
I know. Oh, hey, Gecko. How's it going?
Oh, it's a freaking judo gecko.
Yeah, he's just going all over the place, isn't he?
Oh,
On!
I think I broke
It got glitched.
Damn it, I need to...
Look,
He actually glitched the game.
yo, if the gecko had, like, you know, not blink any faster, it would have been a JoJo gecko.
Punch the shit out of you.
I need some health.
Why, Memo? Shinderu.
That's Fist on a North Star, actually, but yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Imagine that the gecko's just like, Omae wa mo shinderu. Yeah?
Nani?
They breathe.
Nani?
That's what it was called.
Beep. Of all the things to freaking quote, I never thought I'd be quoting that of all things from Majora's Mask.
Fucker's dead, dude.
You know, no, that's freaking me whenever I actually use the Fierce Deity's Mask against Majora for any of her phases.
Her phases?
It's a Majora's like, I'm convinced Majora's a girl.
I actually made a fanfiction based on that.
Oh shit.
Oh, you butt-fucking me!
In fact, what if Majora was actually a goddess, and you actually saw her in her human form rather than just a simple mask?
This time on Dale Theory.
Well, a Dale fanfiction, but okay.
Turned
the way
into a fanfiction. God damn, that's how punished you get for losing to mini bosses in the temple?
Having fun. Video games are fun.
Hey,
They're
yep.
meant to be fun.
I've never lost to one of the mini boss. I never knew that.
A child could do it.
Yeah, it's because the mini bosses are pathetically easy.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, sure, the gecko can hurt, but dodging him's just as easy.
Fucking get hit, bitch.
Exactly. Not to mention, once he's out of his giant bubble, he's not exactly threatening.
He's kind of a bitch.
What?
Oh jeez.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know.
You froze him, and then he got out
Away from when it
because he wasn't at full height.
Fuck yourself.
Me?
No, I'm talking to Majora's Mask.
Is this thing? Is he like a brown belt or something?
Yeah, let it crash.
I think he.
Deal.
I don't really know the
Belt hierarchy.
One shot.
Let's just say he
Yeah.
knows his way around judo.
There's nothing.
Because he has perfect control under the water.
Is at 100%, and then your sword can
Indeed.
laser
You know who would win? Who would win in a fight? A gecko or Politoad?
That's a thing in Zelda that I enjoy.
A gecko or what now?
They did
A
that with
Politoad.
Yeah.
No. Wait, no. Ian,
But there's no mask.
Who win in a battle? Who win in an underwater battle? Gecko or Greninja?
Yeah.
Hmm.
All the things that
I mean, they're both water type, so we're gonna be in for a long haul.
remake a Zelda game.
Aaron,
But if he's got fight, but if this gecko's got fighting,
I don't even know what the context of that is.
I don't care.
I think
although I
there,
have asked girls out with memes.
I think there are a lot of similarities to memeing and asking.
Anyway, you're saying?
But if that gecko has fighting type moves, then he has an advantage.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Tell me what you think. What about
Well,
number 3.
Greninja can learn a few fine time moves himself.
True, but if he gets hit with a fighting type move, that'll be for some super effective damage.
I've had my hand on my nuts this
Hmm.
That's fine.
4 minutes and 30 seconds.
But then, what if Greninja knew, say, Thunder Punch?
Or hand.
Oh, that'd be good. Can it learn Thunder Punch?
So how do I get over there?
I think he can learn it through breeding
Yeah.
or tutor.
There's a thing up there.
One of the two.
So let's assume that's true for now, because I'm just too lazy to get my phone and look it up because I don't want to miss any of the action.
Got a meme cream?
Wait.
I'd look it up, but I don't want to have too many devices on because it eats up my internet data.
About the water level raising.
Ah, yes, the infamous Dale's internet.
Just gotta follow these. Stops over here.
Okay.
Isn't it always swell? He lied.
Don't mock me. Alright, so that pipe.
Ha!
I don't wanna lose track of it. That pipe's going in there. Okay, so I can't go in there yet.
Right.
I have to change the direction of this thing.
Now did the Titus laugh?
How do I do that?
Even better, just put it in right.
Oh my god, I don't
Here.
know. And it's killing me not to know.
Sorry, I got angry.
You're welcome.
I'm genuinely about to fall asleep to this because goddamn, this is so boring to watch.
Oh, but poor Dale, we have like an hour left. Are you sure you can last? Or will you succumb to the dark?
Dad, look, I got a stray fairy, just what I wanted.
I don't know.
Goddamn ground with the ice.
That's how you know how far it has truly fallen with this one video alone.
God.
The fact of the matter that Dale's actually about to fall asleep, I don't think it's ever happened before.
It's fine. It's great.
Granted, it's been one hell of a week from me.
No, that's what I meant to do.
Most because Dale's been trying to lose weight.
Of the temple and flip the
What the
switch.
what the fuck?
Great.
What?
What the freaking tongue thing he was doing into the mic?
Hey there, hi there, hello there.
He trying to do some weird ASMR bullshit?
Whoa,
Whoa,
Yeah, this is not-
personal space!
Baby ragdoll.
Yeah, like I said, those hands are creepy.
Once it
But Electro Shield.
I just want to go back.
I know you can just beat them with the electro shield, but they're creepy.
I just want to play
Mhm.
video games.
just want to go back.
I would love that shield. That shield spin was just a transition to the next scene.
Leave me alone.
If it means we just get to Georg already, I'll be fine with it.
Take it anymore.
Okay. You're doing great.
Watch there be no Georg fight.
It's getting hot in here, man.
So take off all your clothes.
I am getting so hot, so I'm gonna take my clothes off.
God, I hope people know that musical reference. Otherwise, shit just got real.
Well, did not need to know about how Aaron, flirts with women.
All right.
Bump, bump.
Just get up on it.
So wait, is that how he met Susie?
I don't want it.
Maybe.
I don't care to have it, Dan.
You went on the roof for the other
Oh wait, I know.
I don't give a shit. I don't like this game.
Aaron be boy, Susie be girl. They do the things. They get married. The end.
Don't I want to prolong my experience?
There you go.
A better love story than Twilight.
Getting one fairy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
One straight fairy, or making a statement to yourself.
You knew the joke was coming. You knew it was coming.
Collect every stray fairy, which is Garbo.
He went the wrong way again. He finally connected the red pipe's water down to the main room. And okay, we're just gonna skip over that. Or maybe that was after it. Fuck it. We're skipping after a lot of puzzles, but I personally couldn't care.
Wild style graphics. This would be an amazing game.
Yeah, don't care when he even says we don't care. And quite frankly, I agree.
Has Breath of the Wild style
Does that mean that we also got skipped over the water wheel puzzle too?
3DS.
Really?
It has good.
Don't know actually.
Why aren't we playing that version?
Yes.
Also, this dungeon is the only dungeon to have yellow choo-choos, by the way.
You may ask yourself.
No. Stone Tower Temple also. The Stone Tower Temple also has it. Never mind. I'm a complete dumbass.
Oh yeah, the one room where you need to flip it with a block. I fucking remember that room. That was weird, but it was a nice brain teaser.
And plus, this is classic, man. I
But what I was saying before was that there's that room that it has a water wheel that you're supposed to basically do the same thing here. You gotta shoot both your fire and ice arrows at a specific water current. In the Japanese release of the game, you have to time it perfect.
That's why I made that mention that to the Japanese water temple earlier. Oh, hi Georg, how's it going?
Wow, we're actually gonna see a boss fight for once.
George, I would be so happy.
I definitely saw some of Goat's boss.
Not very much.
Probably icy arrows too.
Let's see what we got.
So there are two ways to actually do this. Well, it's only two ways you can do this.
Alright, bud. Come on, do the jump. No.
Didn't do much.
Regular arrows were better. Yo.
Tank of uselessness.
There you
Also,
go.
something I found.
Shoot him right here.
Also, something I found out is that Georg is actually immune to the fire arrows.
Maybe
I mean, he is a fish.
if you go near it now, you'll
I
be
know, but it was
farther.
it was worth the test.
Perfect.
Like that.
you got a point.
All the wasted magic.
It makes it even worse that he never actually did do the side quest involving the aliens, because he didn't get the freaking Romani's mask, which means he can't get the Chateau Romani, which is extremely freaking useful.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Also, Georg hurts.
Yeah, this boss is not that hard, but once you get into the mouth of the beast, this guy hurts.
And it doesn't help that he does not have many heart containers.
Nope, you're supposed to have a lot more than this. Like a lot more.
At least they expected you to.
I believe the amount you can get, granted, if you do all the mini games and shit. I believe the total amount you can get at this point is 10, at least.
And I mean, hey, bonus points if you bother to actually soar back to the entrance and then actually go to the Great Fairy from there before fighting Georg.
Yeah, that means you only take like 1 heart damage per being eaten.
Okay, pause the episode.
So there you go.
We'll get you back there.
By the way, yeah, in case you can tell, losing to Georg, losing to any boss, very, very punishing.
They really, really wanted to let you know that you sucked.
Dying inside? What are you doing? There's no time to lose.
Yeah. Shut up, fucking tattle.
Yeah, basically. So,
What's that fish bites you?
so he still hasn't figured out that there's an R button.
Dead yet? For fuck's sake.
You wanna know something funny though? In the 3DS version of the game, as long as you attempted the boss fight, if you ever had to reset the cycle, that's when the portal in the front would activate.
I bet I missed a whole bunch of this.
God damn it, really?
Oh, really? You don't even need to beat the boss? You can just, you know...
As long as you made it to the boss chamber.
Wow, never knew that. I always just straight up went for the boss fight.
I don't want arrows, I want health.
The pots underwater have health, I think.
Yeah, I had to do it. Yeah, I had to do it once for Twin Mold because of let's just say like some really dumb stray fairy non-findings. I think it was my first time playing Majora's Mask 3D. I forget. I remember it was something. So I had to go back and reset the cycle if I wanted a chance at beating the fight without wasting all my time. Speaking of 3DS changes, Georg and Twin Mold got the biggest frickin' brunt of it.
Oh yeah. Technically Adalwa also technically, because Adalwa is not. You can still stun Adalwa with your sword and all that, but he's also now weak to Deku Nuts via Deku Link, which actually gives Deku Link an actual opportunity to be a part of the boss fight, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, well, you do have a point though. It's just like it's especially noticeable in Georg and Twin Molds though, like especially.
Yeah, the way that they changed the boss fights for they changed the boss fights is that once Georg is around half health, roughly around that point, Georg will sink the platform and it just becomes a straight up underwater boss fight at that point.
Hold the phone.
Yes, Aaron, yes. Yes, Queen. You have slain.
I did what I could, and I did the best that I could.
You did. You didn't even have full health when you started that. Good job, man.
Twin Mold is a little different in that you're forced to fight Twin Mold in both ways that you would normally boss fight in the original.
Yeah, you did extremely well.
He actually fucking used the shield.
Very proud of you. Yay!
He finally remember there's an R.
Oh my lord.
From my body.
You've seized George's remains.
Am I the only one who's actually sick of hearing George?
It's Georg.
Yes, it's Georg.
But...
By the way, there are actually 3 forms of Georg in the whole Legend of Zelda series. There's the big fish in Majora's Mask. There are the sharks from Wind Waker, and oddly enough, there's also the manta rays from Minish Cap. They're also called Georg.
It seems that they really like Georg.
Apparently, I don't. What's funny? What's funny here is if you look at the Georgs from Wind Waker, they actually do have masks, which is a reference to well, who else?
Well, I'm fucking outie, dude. Fuck the Great Bay.
Yeah.
Suck my dick.
Oh God, no! Once they bite.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Cool.
Miyamoto created
Oh,
Mario,
look
right?
at that. The only time you actually want to use Epona.
Do you think they like each
Did I hear that right and say it took him like an hour to fight Georg?
Really?
I wasn't going fast enough to jump
Over
over
the tiny fence.
Oh my god.
you, Majora's Mask. Fuck you.
Anyone else getting?
I gotta go find
Anyone?
another 10 fucking rupees.
Is anyone else getting Ocarina of Time flashbacks?
Because
Like I am.
It takes way more time.
Yeah, but you're probably gonna lose again. For some bullshit reason.
That's really uncool of you to think.
Alright, ladies and gents, now we are at the final arc stretch of the Majora's Mask Game Grumpy Doompities LP.
Alright, Clocktown. Woo, here we go.
Yep, we are at the stone.
Play games.
That is Stone, the Iconic Canyon, Stone Tower arc. Oh my lord, again, it just kept getting progressively worse. It gets even worse. In fact, timestamp check. 3 hours, 44 minutes, make that 45 minutes now. We have pretty much an hour.
Oh boy. So,
Oh yeah.
so we're pretty much going to the Land of the Dead, which is long right now.
Do you know why they use
Considering I kind of feel dead.
64 and not discs?
No, tell me.
You know, the dead are so unable to rest in Ikana, so it makes perfect sense.
Nintendo didn't want them to make
Yeah,
fucking
very much.
stupid bullshit games.
Well, CDI Phil's Zelda used discs, right?
But that wasn't a Nintendo console.
Right. And we got the awesome thing at the very end where we couldn't watch the last cutscene because it was like, "Here, I think your disc is dirty." That was funny too.
We're off to the races.
All right, so that took
I mean, they're just kind of just talking about, you know, load times and that goddamn, you know.
Yeah, but if you
thing.
lose, then you'll know that you saved some time.
Anyway, back to the Gorman races.
Yeehaw, cowboy.
Whoa!
Tire right at the beginning.
Can I shoot these fucks?
Hiya!
Can you just
Hiya!
play?
Hiya! No, you can't shoot the Gorm. I don't even know why you're allowed to have your arrows out if you can't actually shoot them.
Yeah, but
Maybe it's because you have your arrows with
shoot him then.
Creamy as side quests. You know, considering you're actually going through the Gorman, you know, the Gorman track anyway.
Come the fuck on! Are you kidding me?
Alright, if I'm being fair here.
Jump over that one!
Alright, if I'm being fair here, that third fence is kind of bullshit.
It's faster to jump over the fucking things.
I always get stuck on that last fence.
Right there for
Not
sure.
kidding. I always get stuck on that last
Go,
fence.
go, you fucking idiot! Are you kidding me?
Would you spin out at the beginning?
God damn!
This is a fun game, being played by a sore loser.
Oh, Majora's Mask is an amazing game. It took until Breath of the Wild for them to try something like even remotely similar to this again.
Princess first?
I mean, Skyward Sword, I feel like.
And look at how that
Yeah,
one
it
turned
did.
out.
Okay, gotta do Twilight Princess first.
That game is actually.
One of the
Oh,
top
yeah.
selling, Wii U and Switch game.
God damn it! God damn it! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Hashtag Aaron Rage.
Two alive!
Hashtag Aaron Rage.
Good.
Oh boy.
Worst part is Aaron hasn't even been actually drinking. Maybe there's just something in that Diet Dr. Pepper.
They passed you. Both of them passed.
Also, the horses that the Gorman brothers are riding look so stupid in comparison to Epona, so that's even more insulting that their AI is faster than you by, you know, technicality. And anyway,
And that
Anyway, fuck that race. Let's go ahead and experience. Okay, you want more creepy enemies? I always cringe a bit at the Nejiruns.
I mean, these things.
Yeah, the Nejiruns.
I believe are these called? I always thought call these guys. I thought these guys called Nejigoros because they always look like Gorons.
I think they're called Nejiruns, and they're unsettling, but mostly because of their eyes.
I think I can kill him. Really? Yeah.
If I remember correctly, there's some weird creatures that only disguise themselves as Gorons just so that way they could lure and prey.
Fucking music.
Yeah, like these guys. They basically look like
Maybe I'll just use my arrow.
Strike him down.
I'm sick of this
which
fucking game.
besides the mini boss from Twilight Princess, I believe this also the boss. This actually make them one of the very few times that you actually get to fight a kind of Goron.
Lately frightening ghosts have been appearing in swarms of Ikana village across the river.
Let's see. According to the Zelda wiki, the Japanese word neji means twisted or warped, whereas the suffix ron may refer to a Goron. According to the official Legend of Zelda website, Nejiruns have evolved to mimic the appearance of Gorons in order to fool their prey. So there you go.
Dead.
Well, it still makes them one of the very few times by if it is a fake Goron.
Yeah.
So whatever its actual appearance used to be, hell if we know. However, if you want to avoid encountering these fuckheads, the stone mask is your best bet.
There you go.
Yep, Stone Mask.
I had a feeling.
Stone Mask works for most enemies.
Yeah. Most enemies, however, there are some, of course there would be that aren't fooled by it.
If this game you could upload your own soundtrack, I would absolutely do that.
Oh, like
Dun dun dun
No, no, Dale. We're not there yet.
I care.
Aw.
No. And even then, we're not going to be here for as long as we used to be in the other video.
shit you listen to, you fucking
Oh. I actually like this song.
It's like one of your
The first few notes are kind of
like deep in that
Yeah,
a certain dark side.
and Memphis.
Oh, hi, Gibdos.
Oh no, not these. They always creeped me out.
Oh look, we're in
Wow.
God was like, oh,
We don't even
Wait.
get to see the ancient castle at all, actually. Holy shit. I think. Or is he
Wait,
just
wait,
or is it going
wait.
Or is it going here ahead of time?
you don't want
It does he even have the song?
Wait, is he going here ahead of time like a dunce? Wait, don't let me jump the gun
I
here.
think I think
Okay,
here is
okay. False alarm, ladies and gents. False alarm. We do get to see some ancient castle after all.
yeah, I knew he was.
Yeah,
There's
no way.
There's no fuck.
Yeah, no, we have
There's no way he's already beat Ignoose.
No. We have way too much time left in the video.
Brain for it anymore, man. I'm fucking 31.
Yep.
And even then, as Dale already mentioned, we're not even seeing the end credits. Our adventures will end sometime inside the stone tower.
Let me get the.
Let's just say it ends in a very abrupt. Speaking of notes,
What did
Ha!
Flat need? What did Flat teach you?
Flat?
He has.
So-
he has a brother.
I believe this guy's name is Sharp. He actually will react to the song appealing, which is kind of cool.
Well, that was good enough.
Also, I love how Dan, not even playing the game, remembered all the way back from when they freaking went to the bottom of that grave and like met Flat to learn the Song of Storms.
Sucks.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
Yep.
Oh,
By the way, fun fact: these guys are unkillable.
Leave it.
Fuck off, dude.
And by the way, yes, they actually turn into Reed-Deads if you burn off their bandages.
Used to be able to melt all of them.
So that means that Gibdos are just band-aided Redeads.
in range, like that you can see.
Yep.
That's cool. It is impossible in your current state, but once you have eased your weariness and have gained faith in your skills,
Translation, get more heart containers, you fuck.
Yep.
It's fun.
I believe that's the only time since the in which you have a heart requirement
What does that mean?
to do anything.
I do not know.
It isn't until Breath of the Wild where they actually bring that back for the goddamn Master Sword.
What? Oh, cool. Another one.
Master, you called? Shink, shink.
Oh hey, it's a Garo.
Actually, speaking of the Garo mask, they completely changed its appearance in 3DS version to be more appropriate.
Hood of the master, I guess.
Yeah, they changed into the mask of the Garo Master,
I'm not the master.
not just a regular Garo.
Oh, that was easy.
Oh, by the way, this is actually a very precious scene. I always like this little scene between this guy and his daughter.
Oh. Yeah, let's do this on the air.
What the hell's
Yeah,
going-
yeah,
What are they
yeah,
doing?
Familia.
I'm doing good.
Professionalism.
What's he doing? Oh my god.
Let's pause.
Okay,
Okay,
yes,
yes,
let's
let's
definitely
pause it.
Amazing.
Whatever he was doing, it was something that could be cut out.
Yeah.
Could've,
I think I'm a friend.
but didn't.
Gibdos?
Leave it. Leave it. Leave me something blue episode's health.
Those health.
That is the blue potion.
Have it. I have no need for you.
Oh yeah. Once again, 3DS version heavily nerfed the bottom beneath the well.
Welcome.
The requirements are nowhere near as strict.
Blue potion?
Hey, yep.
Damn it. I gotta find
Like, you don't need a blue potion, you need a red potion. And if you need like 10 of an item here, you'll only need 1 of an item every single
I
time.
just gotta find 4 more rupees and then I'll just have to.
Yep. If you need X many items here, you only need 1 of them.
Hey.
All right, motherfucker.
What the?
Have we given the 3DS version enough?
So I'm sold out?
Enough credit?
What the hell do you mean?
I am the master of penetration. You gonna talk to that
I
guy?
believe we have.
We are closing in on the end of Majora's Mask.
Majora mask.
It's
Before we get started, sure.
sure.
I just want to
I mean, but it can't be said enough because it's pretty good.
Okay.
So, if I make some strings or something, let me know.
Yeah, some.
And I guess that,
Plug out? Is that a term?
It's still a memorable game.
that's
Get
kinda
in there quick.
Oh
awesome.
yes, yes.
Splat!
Well then.
I got fucked.
What the hell are you trying to do there?
Dun 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 dun.
Dun dun.
High enough. Oh, I got it.
Ah. God, dude, those first few notes will always be fucking cursed.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
So, fun fact:
Whiz.
Deku Link is a little too short.
Oh,
Oh no! Not
Don't-
this room!
don't-
Not this room!
retweet to curse a timeline.
And then I'm gonna make them dinner.
No, first I'll die.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun,
Pixie death.
dun.
First. Yeah, well, I'm not busy.
The only difference here is that,
Uh-oh.
well,
Yay!
don't worry, Salesman.exe won't break here.
Oh my god.
Corporat demonstratum.
You didn't even need to break your wrists grabbing onto it wildly.
Okay, well at least we got through it. Ha, you're
Oh, no, I've been
jinxed.
jinxed. I can't draw my sword.
Oh no.
Ugh, man.
By the
why
way,
do
Song of
photon?
Storms gets rid of that instantly.
Yep.
Why are you blue? Let me get a just kill him.
You can still use like your other weapons though, thankfully.
Owie!
Yep, only your sword. But if you want to met the Garo, eat, block,
Is that not
it
hurt?
breaks the swords.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, just kill him the normal way that you've been killing 8,000.
I didn't have my sword. It was jinxed.
Wait. Did he jump down but then teleport back up?
How do I unjinx
I think so.
Cool bombs work.
He knows.
Can
I don't know.
I just mention I like the noise they make when they're like going, going, going.
I mean, this should be no surprise, but he freaking knows ninjutsu.
I'm gonna get fucked up, dude.
Well, yeah, he's a ninja. This is the Yi clan before the Yi clan.
Holy fuck, you might have a point there.
Come over here.
It's the Yiga before the Yiga.
Look at where the party's at.
The undead Yiga. Oh, you're uncurse now.
Ah, shit.
To die without leaving a corpse.
That's a bummer.
That is the way. That is the way of the Garo.
Oh. Just had to wait for the jinx to wear off. Crim-
Ha!
And last,
Thing about that
last
frame
name,
rate
go
drop.
away, just to kick in the nuts.
Wow.
It's not a real person. Oh,
3, 2, 1, whee!
fuck.
Knew it.
What?
So, I hear you like, the old da-da-dun-dun-dun.
We're not watching that version, Dale.
Well, I would.
I know, but it's still stuck in my head.
I know.
Who gives a shit?
I mean, that was a fun as hell video to make, though.
It was.
Yeah, that was a fucking good ass session. Ah, you've been jinxed again.
I just got jinxed again.
Jinx?
Just what about the jinx doesn't make you draw your sword? Does it make you like lose your will to draw your sword? It's just like, fuck, my sword skills suck, dude.
I think it just applies glue to your sheath.
Over here into this thing.
I really don't know what Jinx really does in terms of specifics.
Like, yeah, it's just it's a really good question. Like, what really does it do? Like, does it wait, I got it. Every time you try to draw your sword, it snaps your arm back.
No. Yeah.
Alright, we'll be right back.
Wait. Hold on. Okay.
Or wait, no.
Does-
Or no,
nope.
maybe every time you try to take your sword out of your sheath, it just goes back into the sheath.
Hold on. Okay.
Does Zelda actually does Zelda say anything about that?
It's another.
Oh, wait.
Wait, what's up?
I'm Jan.
Whoa, I can turn the map.
Oh, like does the
What?
wiki have anything to say? Look it up. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's the map. It's called the map, everybody. We did it.
Got it.
By the way, once again, I would like to reiterate that if you want to remove the Jinx right away, Song of Storms.
All right, this is easy.
Very important. Speaking of very important,
It's a little bit scary.
it's time for Skeletor.
Skeleman, dude. What? It's day out?
Hey, bro. Looks like we get a round 2 with this little bitch.
Feeble.
Whoa! That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did they get hit or?
It's weird. They're weak to light,
Yeah, that's good stuff.
but they're not dying in the light.
Come here, babies.
Yeah, pretty much.
The answer? It's got to be focused.
Should I be like hitting them or?
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
What you're doing. Oh wow, he's quick.
The way that it looks when you hit them with a light, like a focused light from your shield, it kind of looks like you gave them a wedgie.
The point is the light, clearly.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just hit the kings. I'll just snatch
Oh no, you can't hit the king.
Owies.
Are you not entertained?
No, not yet. He's invincible right now.
Wait, does he attempt to try and attack the king before he defeats these two?
So what?
Well, if you try to, you actually get
Isn't one dead?
You get bitch kicked.
One of them died?
Nope.
No.
There he is.
you get a bitch kicked in the face.
I...
The king is not amused.
What did it say?
By the way, these guys are supposed to be the Stalfos, in case people didn't
I
know.
don't like the...
Stalfos, but with very altered heads.
So, I guess
Altered heads and being a little slightly different.
Feeble.
And then shine it.
He says as he's the first one to go down.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Looks like Daddy's gotta get involved.
Yeah, that was
And then he
Eagles actually does provide a real fucking challenge because he can actually think.
We've done this in 1,000 years.
Yeah, he's actually a bit more. He's a bit more challenged. He's actually a bit more of a than his two lackeys.
See, when I was alive, I was like so good, so handsome.
Like I don't know how to, if like what name to even give this one attack he does, but he detaches his head from his body, and you're kind of at his mercy until it reattaches. In fact, there it is.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
you cannot attack him at all until his head comes back. And not only that, but I think the head is also
It's my
girlfriend,
girlfriend, you know?
for the most part.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Yeah, damn.
Did that just kill me instantly?
Oh wait, you have a fairy. Never mind.
Oh, nice.
Not quite KO yet.
Yeah.
It
Stay away.
actually, you know, it's like in the Wii Punch Out game where if you tap the buttons fast enough, you're about to be knocked out. You get like one last chance.
No, I burn them. Burn those bitches.
Could
So-
you imagine? Could you imagine Ignus, this guy actually being in Hyrule Warriors?
His body comes after me.
Right. It's a dick move, honestly.
I could just see that whole detaching head thing being part of like a special attack.
Wait, that's creepy.
It basically spins around the end
And,
while Ignus just raises his sword and slashes, send all the enemies flying.
no hearts worth
His weak point smash is that he does the bitch kick.
What am I missing?
No, that's it. That's a giant boss. He does the bitch kick to the boss, then he slams his sword straight into their weak point.
Koei Tecmo, hire Dale for a Hyrule Warriors 2.
yeah, I got ideas.
Oh, thanks, Tattle. Preach.
Oh, you got a lot of life left. Back.
Fuck.
I got. Man, this guy really is kind of tough. So I will agree. This guy's tough.
He's still more manageable than this though, like on a more how do I say this, explorative playthrough.
What do you want? Stick with using the basic target methods while defending. He's a different rank than those other two lags.
Well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. But
What?
In the
Fucking
bathroom.
help me out here, Tattle. Oh, such a dick.
The way to defeat him is, hey, pizza. Tattle, did you
Just the same
delivered to your house?
same damn things again and again with the. Okay, what is that? It's not fucking ice breath. We're gonna call that just foul breath. Did he eat something really nasty in the morning? I mean, wait, it's a skeleton though. Can he really eat? Doesn't really seem to have like a
Anything.
actual diet or some shit.
Gosh
Gosh darn.
Oh, man.
Fiddle.
Ding ding ding. Now he
We're
loses.
gonna look this up and figure out how to do
I
it.
just have
I
to
just
kill
have to kill him.
him.
Who'd have thought?
Beautiful cutaway.
I just have to beat him.
Beautiful freaking cutaway.
And then he falls
It's
over
just
and I
like,
shine
yep.
a light on him.
Let me just look this up.
Goodness gracious.
Really? That's so funny.
Oh, he's all the way over there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, just wait. Just let him come over here.
I guess so. It's just annoying as fuck.
Oh my god.
I do not like the sound of
So what I miss?
like multiple.
He actually died,
Distance.
and that's pretty much
It's
it.
one of my least favorite.
Okay, time to do the voice.
So, but it sounds like many.
The king of Icona wins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
just fucking Jeet Kune Do'd with
Stupidality.
I struck before he did. Shit.
What does stupidity look like?
And maybe also his body. Stay away from
That whoever your opponent is, they somehow get back up, but they themselves just die in the dumbest freaking way possible.
You knocked him over so easy.
You know, you're talking about the ice breath earlier. I think I actually it's mints.
Oh, gotcha.
Stop.
So can he eat mints?
God, asshole.
Man, that.
Well, yeah. I mean, how do you think his breath so?
To have the garlic breath.
He's a skeleton.
Yo, sex is cool, but have you tried?
Oh, how does a skeleton breathe? First off.
God damn it. This guy sucks.
Yeah.
Warning, it is dangerous to question this kind of logic in this kind of video game.
Can he pull off a clutch victory? Can he pull off a clutch victory? Okay, actually, it's not so clutch because he got fairy. Never mind.
Great,
Man,
dude.
oh, man.
What's it?
I can't get him.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even remember how I defeated this guy.
Ass.
I have a fairy.
Oh, okay.
KO. You basically wait until he attacks.
Fucking bitch.
Yes.
You know,
sneak him over.
wait for an opening and all.
KO, use this fairy. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Look at that! He finally beat the fucking
Very
boss.
noble, Aaron.
Ding ding ding
Given the
ding
fact
ding
that
ding
Shin
ding
was
ding
close
ding
to
ding
the ground.
ding ding. As I hit the bell with my head.
You know,
How hard do you hit the bell with your head?
game logic and everything.
Mhm.
Oh fuck. Shit. But like,
Just hard enough to make an impact, but not too hard to give me a concussion.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
This fool.
Look at that! You can actually, you know,
Go on.
Stop
get rid of
it,
his
this doesn't make
swords
sense, but
with your
I
shield.
blew holes in the ceiling of that castle to let the light in so that I can.
Ding.
But I'm out fucking side, and I can't.
Yes, that's correct.
This is draining.
I don't know, man. Maybe it just needs to be a very concentrated sunbeam.
This
the
is
kind that can
seriously
go
draining.
through a
I can hear it in your voice,
roof-
man.
A roof.
Yep.
I hope I don't regret this.
And now that I can see my time right there,
Obvious place where, like,
stamp
you have
check.
four, you know,
4 hours,
four
8 minutes.
separate platforms. And
Yes.
Less than an hour remaining, Dale.
If I go here, then I gotta
You
go here.
can you
Yay.
can do it.
I gotta go back.
oh, dicks.
Which,
Yay, less than 24 hours remain.
stupid.
Generally
What the
speaking.
hell's going on in here?
Why would you go into the pit?
Well,
That's a hell of a place. To
I mean,
I don't remember.
I didn't know.
Let's check it out.
I mean,
Love that.
trying to see what's there isn't exactly a bad idea at all. It's just
That's all.
there's nothing here.
Switch.
Okay, and now the proper climb of Stone Tower Temple.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah, you gotta make,
Yep. And now we get the creepy ass statue.
Is this?
Statues.
it makes sense.
It makes
Yeah, 3
sense, but
statues.
switching
By the
between
way,
shit
fun
and
fact about the
every episode,
statues is that
I gotta put
each of
a different song
them
every time.
basically look like the
It makes
look like the characters before they died. Especially if you look at the Deku one, it especially looks like the Deku tree that you saw at the very beginning of the game, just less mangled.
I'm okay with shit being tedious as long as there's like a reason behind
What sucks though is that the Deku statue is completely useless.
I mean, it's still cool to look at.
I mean, yeah, but in terms of conventional use, there's none there. They obviously had to have one, so that way playing the LG of Emptiness as the Deku form just wouldn't be all for fucking nothing.
Assign it to an item slot, turn into the guy, play the song, wait for the animation to play. That makes sense.
Oh, what's up, Ocarina of Time? Just passing by?
Yeah.
I have not been listening.
Yep, apparently.
Oh,
I feel like he was making a reference, but I don't know.
Just went on Rage Autopilot.
Da-da-dun, da-da-dun,
This.
da-na-na-na.
He's rocking out. I'm rocking out.
there is a point in Stone Tower where you will play the LG of Emptiness so many times, you will memorize it by just sheer muscle memory.
It sure does.
And then you start playing that instead of and then you start playing that instead of the appropriate song.
Go ahead and sing that song.
By the way, I do not know why these switches are even here.
Oh, man.
To be completely
I gotta
honest.
watch this.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
You're
Watch it, dude.
dude, seriously?
Tedious.
You get to watch it over and
Well,
over
last
again.
time I
It's
played
awesome.
this, I still remember
You
it
get to watch
so
this,
much.
it's
It's just
cool.
because
I don't know, dude.
every time I hit a switch,
I think I might have
as
heard.
the minute I hit the Ocarina button, my fingers just went like on autopilot.
In like later versions? Are there later versions?
Yeah, there's the 3DS.
So allow me again state that there is absolutely no reason that these switches are even here.
In like a Breath of the Wild graphic style, I think it would be
Like, is there actually no reason?
Navi's is pissed.
Hi, Navi.
I could be totally off on that, but that's what it seemed
We're,
like.
still
we're sorry he's so dumb.
Whoa. God damn.
Navi is just so pissed. She's like, okay, I'm done with this shit. Fuck him.
Yep.
You get to do it again.
Again.
One more
I
time.
hope it's followed by an animation.
It's yellow, dude. You got fucked.
Changing it up. No, are you kidding? I got blessed.
Oh, this one's not heavy enough.
Oh, jeez.
I'm surprised that I'm genuinely surprised that the deck was able to hold that switch down for as long as it did.
Oh, to get him off the thing?
Gotta play the song more
I love
time.
it.
LG of Emptiness is a good song in general. It's just you really aren't going to be hearing it a lot.
Button press and then do it again.
So, fun fact: the LG is basically a song that represents lamenting.
And
It's basically a song of lament or sadness.
Sure love this
It's kind of appropriate considering the land we are in.
Well,
Of emptiness.
well, Egos did say that in order to in order for it to even be possible to ascend Stone Tower, you needed a soldier with no
Or
heart.
like if I were a more emo teenager.
A soldier with no heart and no soul.
Theology of emptiness.
Wait, actually, the statue does have a soul.
The cure.
Hint, hint.
Goth going for the cure.
Don't drown though.
Oh, fucking.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Snort, snort.
Wink, wink. Set your link on fire.
I feel like I was talking about something, but I completely forgot what it was.
I'll feel so sad.
I mean, we are merely on the Stone Tower Ascension, which is not the most exciting part of this whole arc. It's getting
Right.
inside Stone Tower. That's better.
Oh my god.
Oh, right. You know what? I remember what I was talking. Those switches. Who's going to descend downward this tower? Is my question.
You're gonna need
I
a
know-
very long rope.
Like, here's a fun fact. I know why those switches are there. Switches are there so you can descend downward. But here's the thing: who would do that? Who would actually do that? Also, is there any reason why Goron Link lift these statues aside from his own?
Fucking do trial and error with this goddamn song.
I love it. It makes me.
Oh, you know that owl statue right there?
Argue that this isn't fucking
Yeah.
asinine.
Japanese version didn't have that.
Which,
But that's inconsistent. Every dungeon
distinguishable?
every beginning of the dungeon has an owl statue.
Fucking think of it. Oh, I just earned the.
I'm like, I don't remember where I heard it from. Like, it was quite a while back, but I remember hearing that it didn't have the owl statue there, which means that you had to climb the fucking tower every time. You had to reset the cycle. Thank you. I don't know where the clip is from, but thank you, guy.
Is it nighttime? Am I not supposed to be here at nighttime? Is that what's going on?
Uh,
Daylight? Do I have to be here during the day? Is that what's going on?
I wonder.
It's nighttime.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Another door.
I don't know about you, but I think I can blow up something. Am I crazy?
Oh god.
Am I crazy?
I mean, you'd be crazy to think if you couldn't.
I think maybe it's supposed to be daytime.
Jeez, and you're running out of time too.
Yeah, I know.
I'm running out of time. Play the song a double time.
Can't get enough of that song of double time.
Double time, double time.
Yep.
So now it's daytime.
Dawn of the final day.
24
hours
hours
remain.
remain.
Baby.
Watch him play the song double time again.
The guys.
And get himself like only 12 hours.
I don't want a fucking stray fairy. Who gives a fuck?
It's your first.
A reminder is that the stray fairies are actually all in chests.
I thought this room was pretty dark, but now I get it.
It kind of makes it easier to track them down now that I know that. Because this is the...
I haven't.
Okay, Stone Tower, like, normally is definitely... It definitely feels like a final dungeon.
Like,
It will test you.
am I supposed to break?
Yep, this is basically where you use all of your transformation math and will test your skills with each of them.
But if you really want to go the extra mile, that's when you go for those stray fairies, because having to, like, go between, like, normal Stone Tower and the inverted Stone Tower, just to make sure you get both of them, oh lord.
And I don't think it mattered if it was day or night. Oh, fuck, I can't go back.
Oh, better make it night.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Oh
dear.
dear.
It's
Did I
it's
secret break this?
So,
Did I just gate myself?
am I the only one who actually likes the inverted Stone Towers
We've
theme?
done that a few times before.
Not the dungeon itself, but the theme.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, sorry.
I love Stone Tower.
Very weird.
Like, I like the music.
That's my B, yo. That's my B.
Stone Tower I always felt was definitely the weirdest
Gotta redo this
by
one.
comparison
Oh,
to
no.
the other ones that we
Yeah,
see by this point.
This door is closed now.
Yeah, he still has that Zelda Dungeon Guide open the whole time, and he's still getting lost here.
No.
That's actually,
Amazing.
that's bloody amazing.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. All right. Is he using Sonic Soaring? Oh no, it's
No,
oh,
Electric
Dungeon.
Emptiness.
Yeah,
You'll think you'll run out of time
I'm
otherwise.
gonna do that. Why did I just press
Oh,
fucking
It's like when you only have so many options with what you got right now, so it's like at this point you would just try to think of every kind of conventional Zelda gimmick.
Yeah, fuck it. Flying a clock down.
Well,
putting my money down,
fuck
reset
that
the
noise.
Okay. Cause fuck it. I don't give a
well,
shit.
we're gone.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Game Grumps is my
Going away, going away.
No one watches.
By the way, he jokes, but this is actually how Aaron thinks in real life.
Probably are making the smart move in the long run.
I can't hold all this projection.
You'd be a lot more fucked if you tried to stick it out and didn't make
Now, just so everyone knows, the Inferno Dragon 343 channel is actually run by me. Inferno doesn't really do anything. I do all the work.
Double boost!
Where is this song?
Sonic Forces. Come on, Taylor, let's put our powers together. Double boost!
Actually, that sounds like a pretty good song, actually. It's something I actually enjoy.
It's the main theme of Sonic Forces, Fist Bump. Yeah, I actually like Fist Bump. Fucking fight me.
I still aim to get Sonic Forces for the Switch, is it?
Yeah, it's for Switch. Like, it has a Switch version anyway.
Okay, I also do plan on getting Sonic Mania as well.
Oh yeah, you should.
Let me just put it like this: if I'm not impressed by Sonic Mania, I'm gonna get a refund. I just don't care.
Suddenly, 40 years, you realize it's the fucking blink of an eye. And so
But before that,
200
shock and
years ago,
surprise
it
tale.
was,
How do you reveal our secrets? Snort,
Herbert
snort.
Melville's time and everything like that. It seemed to me as a kid like
I
this
do
was
not
a
know.
long time ago. And now it's like, oh no, that was not that long at all. That was our grandparents' grandparents' parents or whatever. Our parents, grandparents, parents, grandparents.
In your best opinion, how good is Sonic Mania, and how much do you think I would love it?
I mean, there is a word for that. It's great.
That's more if you love 2D classic Sonic games.
Great.
I played the original Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic 3. That means anything.
You'll like Mania.
To be honest with you.
Okay. What do you know?
Oh, fuck, I did this and I fucking forgot again.
Now, I will say I can't claim I got far in Sonic 1. I think I got to stage 5, I think? Or Act 5?
In the second room, half of the room, there's...
You know what? I'm just
Starlight
gonna
Zone.
end this episode and you get this shit figured
Yeah, that's about far as I got. I got a little
little party when you beat this
to keep going.
It's right here.
Way to beat the odds, motherfucker.
Dude, it's what I do for a lifetime. I don't want a fucking straight bear. Who gives a shit?
Wow, you keep
Oh
Hey.
yeah.
Put it back in here.
right.
Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the Game Grumps.
Oh yeah, this is their new intro, right?
It's
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Yeah, I totally forgot they even had a new intro.
Boy, this guy's a
There's only 3 episodes left of the whole series too.
I like his weird deer mask.
Only 3?
And he wears a
3 episodes left, like, you know, that Bubbles here got to use for the whole thing.
Wow. I don't think any other
Which means, yep, we're reaching the end. We're reaching close to the end, Dale. We're almost there.
other cultures besides.
Yay!
I mean, we're on the Garrow Master, which means he's about to.
awesome.
It's about like, I mean, as long as he fucking wins, get the light arrows and be able to flip the tower over.
Yep, which means we're about halfway. He's basically at the halfway point for this dungeon.
The
of
King
these hockey
Fact
dudes.
Givers.
Yeah, got it.
Which releases the secret golden light into the bloodstained red emblem. I shall rearrange things in which the earth is born in the heavens and the moon is born in the earth. Do not forget these words. Die I shall.
Yeah. Wow.
Boom. Look at how green it is.
Definitely. Didn't
I
expect to
I
see a
forget
source
like
of
in,
RNA.
I forget which Garrow it is, but I know that one of them will actually explode without warning you, so you actually have to dodge it.
Hell
It's the
yeah.
arrow that's covered in lemon meringue.
Garo Ma-
Delicious.
the Garo Master in
You actually
the
took this thing.
rematches, in the rematch chamber, you know, where you
Oh,
fight
Teddy said I like
the
that game.
5th and final Wizrobe and a rematch with the with Warts and I believe the Nalphos.
Huh. I like cooking with.
Is it in that oh yeah, that that weird
Basically,
boss
just
rushy chamber?
Yeah,
Wow.
for a piece of heart.
I see you.
That Garo Master does not
Basically, it's just
warn
one of
you.
those things that's fun to say. So. Oh,
Wait, these are Igors.
Yes, these are Igors.
Oh, he doesn't.
He only cares
Threat
if you
level
step on one of his
0
jams.
because light arrows exist.
It's an Igor.
You should pay attention.
Fun fact: these guys back up here also on Link to the Past.
Very subtle.
What's the subtle?
And much like this reincarnation, they only move when you get too close.
Oh.
It's just like,
Subtle.
let me sleep in
Look at the
peace.
subtle changes of its fists as it pummels you across the bridge.
Beep boop. You think these things are actually robots? Like some technicality.
Like what, organic kind of robots?
There you
He's
go.
like,
Yeah.
shoot my eye.
Yeah, wait, you're not gonna
Shoot it.
No, man. Shoot the
Mm.
J. Shoot it. Nice.
It'd be
Thanks.
Yes.
weird kind of organic robot.
A lot to
It
me,
better.
at least.
I am organic.
Who cares?
Beep boop.
You found a stray fairy. A face fairy.
Yeah, I think it's outside the temple, which is right here.
Oh, fantastic.
No, it's the
Every
it's the
screen-
other Igor that gives you the giant's mask.
You were mistaken.
I did.
Yep.
I already placed
And I don't think we're seeing that, Igor.
Checking off. Like time killing. JOing.
Well, that's
I do not think.
that's just good.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, can I just say how thankful I am for MM3D for fixing the red jewel as well?
Yep. And the 3D version, the red jewel to the top of the dungeon instead of the bottom.
So you don't have to keep going back and clicking the damn blocks just to flip the tower back over.
Well, you have a lot of items now.
Yeah, you know I do, bro.
What goes down on that
By the way, fun fact: that statue is given
Wait, didn't I?
to gods.
No, not an alphabet letter.
Oh, dude.
This whole place is a big middle finger to the gods.
Why you feel so bad for these Marvins?
Yeah, you know, Tower of Babel and all that. Big old biblical reference. Which, by the way, in the 3DS version, they actually removed the Triforce under the statues.
You're still
under
you're-
the-
y'all are still not fooling me.
What am I doing that's so bad about being a
Yeah,
Marvin?
yeah. You think you can hide? You think you can hide it?
Look, he's
We
fucking
know
mad.
the
I didn't
truth.
do anything.
Yelling shit like,
He's being a real dick.
You can't hide the truth, Ninty.
Oh, I already opened that door. Damn. What the fuck did
We shall try.
do that? It was the Garo guy.
Dun 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 dun.
red emblem.
If you shoot the light.
Okay, I was talking to Nintendo, not the Terminator.
No, they send out the Nintendo Terminator.
Go to
The Nin Terminator.
Okay.
Because I realized.
Yeah, the Terminator. He's basically Rob.
Damn it! Making this turn is always so tough.
You know what? That makes for some goddamn fan fiction. Imagine Rob as the Terminator.
It's Rob, but with bulging
Go
muscles.
right.
Real? Yeah, I'm watching you do it. That's weird.
With that really? Really?
I was thinking more robotic Mario, but if you want to go with Rob, then okay.
He just wants to explode in my face. He doesn't want to help.
If we want to go for Robot Mario, that'd be like Metal Mario.
I don't know if any of this is true.
Meanwhile,
I should research this before I
meanwhile.
start making claims.
I mean,
Whoa.
You think Aaron does this on purpose?
yeah, it's being a little bugger.
I just want to know
Okay.
if I can beat all of my friends in a fight.
if if your channel is doing dumb shit and making people angry on purpose, then that's really fucking dumb.
I keep a list of all my friends.
I mean, unless you make an entire channel based off that concept, I mean...
I don't think that'd be good entertainment, though. You can have dumb moments, but play a game competently.
Well, wouldn't you want to know that then?
Yeah, I mean, look at Markiplier. He sometimes plays stupid, but at least he knows how to play a game competently.
I have to just keep exercising and possibly.
So, like, if it's just an act, then, like, know when to time your comedy. Otherwise, it's not just an act, it's just you trying to save face very poorly.
That is exactly what someone planning a hard betrayal would say.
That's an interpretation, but I think.
By the way, if you don't want to get Stray Fairy, I believe you need to avoid the brown chests, aka these.
I'm talking like.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all contain a. Yeah, they all contain a fairy. That's an even better indication of what every Stray Fairy is gonna be in a brown chest. There you go, as if you need more indication.
What do you get when you get all of them?
It's different.
It's like as Majora kept splitting the Great Fairies apart, it's just... No, I'm convinced that Majora only split the Great Fairies apart as, like, Link and Tattle kept getting to each respective region, just to fuck with them.
This is Majora's Mask.
I would imagine. But then again, it's stated, you know, it's stated that Skull Kid has been doing these sort of things even before Link even arrived.
I know, but it'd make a lot more sense if only, like, Majora did that just to be all, like, you know, screwy, because you do notice that, like, you know, she got better with hiding the Stray Fairies with every passing dungeon.
Very much. By the way, this is kind of a dickish thing, but if you want the rubies that hang around the this decky hand, you need to actually get grabbed by the decky hand.
So the other day I was watching
The decky hand.
This is something I like to do in my
Yeah, I think that's actually what they're called, decky hands.
It's very relaxing for me.
Okay.
I watch
Oh, they're a bunch of
old,
dicky hands, that's for sure.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but not just like from when
I'll go back.
back to like
I bet-
and watch like old 50s commercials.
Yes. Well, they're very
So,
peaceful.
never mind.
Face and
Let's just say it's a very obvious one involving hands.
Well, I mean there are in the fucking like 80s and 90s.
Even then, you really don't need to be around this thing. It's not required to do anything, again, besides, just like Dale said, the rupees.
right.
And boy howdy are they
Yep.
fucking just out of
Get
control.
the shred in your head.
Oh my god, they are
Awful.
Not to mention, I believe it's a leftover from if you flip the whole tower back over, you know, and go into Zora form. You know, that's basically the room with the water.
I did much the same.
Hey, look, that's a very nice red jewel, isn't it?
Magic shows for your parents, where like you do the first part of the magic trick, and then
Watch him leave the room, just to try to you know, flip the tower back over, even though you really can't.
Nah, he knows.
too
Look,
injured.
Okay.
if you're here at this point, you should know how to flip the tower over.
There's another one behind. Nope.
Also, if you happen to place yourself like it for some reason, you can actually crush yourself with that block when the tower's flipping.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
Eh.
Stop. What did I teach
I don't remember where I saw it happen, but I remember seeing it happen, and I remember laughing.
Oh, hey, it's the one with
He's a
that is mini boss.
maniac, a fucking maniac.
Speaking of animes, I have seen.
Oh, I guess there is a slight difference with these whiz
I
robes.
don't remember if I talked about.
Fire.
Ooh.
Inuyashiki.
Fun fact: you can actually blow out the fire. Oh man, that.
Oh god.
And,
Yeah, no, this kills the freaking frame rate when you're that goddamn close to it. It looks so stock too. Just my god.
no spoilers.
I am just curious if this is actually emulated or not.
graphic content?
That bad looking.
I don't think it is because they were playing on a TV. So I think this is an OG cartridge.
Damn.
Oh shit, you're about to catch
Hmm. Anyway, so fun fact is if you wear the Goron mask to the lava that the thing spews.
Nah, straight fairies don't give me any health, dude.
Cool.
Okay.
They're fucking the most. Oh, right.
Oh, right. The wizard's dead.
Yay, Wizard's dead.
Isn't it amazing how lava is like, you know, extremely melted rock, and yet the Gorons themselves are made of rock?
Like, what the fuck? Why are there so many creative people that like watching two idiots play?
Eh.
And me.
By the way, this is the only appearance of the pose ever in the entire game.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Oh,
But you know
dude,
what?
you have not hung out with fucking wasted Philadelphians at 2 a.m. It is. Like,
Meet
it's
the death gun.
unmatched.
Meet the death arm.
This guy is remarkably difficult to hit.
See?
Temple guard. Look at that red mark.
The
I've never
death
seen something like that before.
Armos.
Of course.
They have
By the
an,
way,
they have
I
an
know the
obvious fuck me
Armo-
light.
Of course, it's a fucking.
By the way, I know that the Armos themselves are based off of chess pieces, but this one is especially so.
Now he's upside down.
Okay, sure. Still,
You know, they could have had something going with that if they made a couple of more based off of other chess pieces.
Who gives a shit if he's upside down?
Well, fuck it.
just means you shot him. It's like an indication that he's been shot.
How's that supposed to be?
So I guess the LiDAR was essentially saying, fuck your rules. I thought 4 steps ahead of you.
Yeah, fucking.
So here's a thought.
Good job.
Could you imagine if they actually did add in other Armos as chess pieces? Like you got the queen, you got the king, etc.
Mini boss.
Okay,
No, the queen would be the mini boss. The king would be the boss.
Oh,
Whee!
tuck and roll? Like,
But then what would they do with the worms?
What the fuck? Why didn't you jump? You
Fucking loser.
Oh, he saw me.
Eh,
Oh, nice.
oh, okay. Wait, I
Could just
I can feel it. I can feel it.
You can feel the death scythe.
Why would it take? What the fuck is the point of this guy?
Like,
So wait. So he ate like freaking.
being diddled.
Wait. So this thing ate 99 Kishin souls, and the soul of a
Yes.
witch. Well, fuck me. Who knew Zelda got all anime?
Sucks.
Do you have to kill him?
I was referring to the other mini boss dungeon.
There you go.
I love the daddle.
You're so funny.
Ooh, Aaron's getting angry.
Get over
Aaron's getting angry.
here. Oh, go dry up.
He got it.
K.O.
Okay.
Turkey over here.
Okay.
Damn it.
I seriously want that to be a thing. Just reverse the fucking KO. Just say okay.
Get over here. Get over here.
Well,
Come on.
kind of did it with a cartoon show.
Go over here. Over here.
Shut.
Oh.
Damn.
There we go.
I mean,
I see what you.
I mean,
I see what you did there, you fucker.
Go. Hurry.
hey, I'm not the one.
Flippin'.
Look, I'll give you that, but what the fuck?
Oh, nose.
Wait a sec.
Come on.
Wait just a tittle.
That's a stray fairy.
I didn't get that one? I already shot him, right? Oh, I'm out of mana.
You know what? I feel like the stray fairies will be Crocker's goddamn, fetish or something.
Well,
Wait, if I turn
the
it down again,
stray fragments of a fairy.
yeah, and I can go grab the
Exactly.
there, and then I
By the way, he's out of magic, I just realized.
Well, that's what happens when you don't get the extended magic meter and some Chateau Romani or some green potions.
Wait, why isn't it flipping anymore?
oh, there we go.
My aim
Just a reminder, he claims to have gotten the Fierce Demon Mask.
Dude, I mean, you have a right to be scared.
Just saying.
This shit's getting scurry.
I
I
gotta
gotta fucking set this shit up again.
Yes.
Yep.
You can diddle yourself.
Yeah, duh, you reset the map. Yeah, basically.
You think?
I play the fucking allergy 3 times or whatever.
Man, you are getting
Irate Gamer, when'd you come in?
A lot faster.
Holy shit! You actually fucking knew the reference.
tabita.
Yeah.
I used to play Step Mania.
took a moment for me to figure out, but I'm like, oh, right.
I hope this is a
Yeah, that's a really old reference for you out there in YouTube land.
fucking murder you.
Oh my
in your
gosh.
sleep.
Dude.
I will murder
Does the irate gamer even do reviews anymore?
Ha ha ha, fuck if I
How
know.
many are there in total?
I personally don't give a shit.
No?
Cool.
1,000?
I just remember the irate gamer being a, being a sort of rip off of the AVGN.
During that era of YouTube land.
Of course I can.
Down.
Yep. Well, actually, I think the irate gamer actually came first on YouTube.
Gotcha, you tit. Oh,
Man, the enemies are really going after Aaron today. Jesus.
It's like, fuck you, you can't snake eater.
It's like trying to play a Snake Eater theme, but only to get cut off by the by a record scratch.
I'm still in a...
For your 12-hour speedrun of this game later.
You know, there's actually a shrine in Breath of the Wild that has a freaking snake eater ladder.
Yours would be 12.
Oh, really?
Yep. Gotta find that and gotta do something with it.
You know what? All you need is the world's longest tower.
Like I'm covered, like I'm drinking coffee and like I've got a cigarette. and
So any of the towers that don't have a rest
my
point.
shirt's unbuttoned and I'm like,
Yes.
hour 46.
Good luck trying to find one, though.
Looks at Pharaoh Tower.
Things are really...
Does it not have rest point?
No,
Well, okay, my other question is it long enough?
Smash cut to me. Where the
maybe? Fuck it, man. Fuck if I remember. Like, I only remember climbing mountains. It's been a while since I actually climbed a tower.
It's customary to not have to check a walkthrough 80 times.
Once you reactivate every single one of them, you just kind of lose that sense.
Oh. Give me on the other side. Gotcha.
Weird.
Yeah.
What? I didn't even think I was gonna make it. The fact that I even got close was kind of like...
Eh, what's up, Doc?
I believe that's a tunic.
He's not even here.
In this case, it's just a skirt.
Yeah.
Like a pencil skirt.
It's like the tiny aprons you have to wear when you work at Bennigan's.
God damn,
Dude.
Boy, he's death gone. And he's death gone. Garmos. His death armos are really after Aaron today, and they're out for blood.
Not just any blood. The blood of a green boy.
I'm warning you.
You with peace and love.
They're referencing that again.
God, this again.
Yeah, now it's not gonna.
Yep.
Into-
I'm actually genuinely surprised I actually managed to score that. Wow.
It's too far.
It's okay, I can just go around now.
Okay.
What you say?
Oh,
Here we go.
Final
All
boss.
right. At least for Aaron. Meet
Sir, he seems
the
so bad.
Grim Reaper Gomez.
Grim Reaper Batman.
Yep,
Jeez.
the Grim Reaper himself.
Batman.
Extremely weak to, in fact, no, only really weak to the light arrows, which will reveal his core, in which you frickin' strike him down with everything you got.
Is he like...
You kill the bats, and you get more arrows. And by the way, they really did not expect you to have only this many hearts.
It's Gomez.
Yeah, this guy hurts, in case you couldn't tell.
Oh, because you got the light arrows in this fucking dungeon, obviously.
Yeah,
By the way,
Gomez is not really tough because, I mean, it's just another typical part of the Zelda formula, or at least the traditional Zelda formula anyway.
Damn, he actually.
Gomez wins.
I'm out of fairies.
Are you really?
Wow, there are so few deaths in this. Wow, I remember there being a lot more. for some reason.
Flawless victory.
Are you at the start
Yeah,
of
Gomez didn't take any damage.
His bats did, but not his core.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we should pause the
Could you imagine Gomez being a Hyrule Warriors boss, like a giant boss?
Not just getting over there.
I wouldn't see him being a giant boss, but I could see him being some kind of boss.
Oh no, I'm sure he's much easier once you actually...
No. Like basically, he gets the Phantom Ganon treatment.
damage to him.
I'm just saying you had more than
He's
this.
not even, but Gomez is not even big.
You whooped your tiny little tunic wearing.
Yeah, it was Phantom Ganon.
Yes, he did, Dan, but... I don't know, I just feel... Oh, I can go in this door anyway.
Did I get you there?
See y'all.
Yeah, but Phantom Ganon was, well, Phantom Ganon.
A good
If it has Ganon in it, you bet your damn Skippies are gonna have it because they just love Ganon.
I didn't expect him to have lasers. The other one didn't have lasers.
Also, Genius,
He's got lasers.
Scythe hasn't been added as a weapon for Hyrule Warriors.
There's
Well, who would use a scythe?
a laser.
Gomez. Duh.
Does it have to do with the character?
Okay, but Gomez isn't in the game.
Because I just thought because you wanted to spell laser.
I know. That's what makes it disappointing.
You can dream, but
It doesn't have to do with delicious Lay's potato chips.
Oh, come on. You saying that it wouldn't be fun to actually play as a...
In which case, Pringles.
Pringles makes me sick.
Do they really?
Anyway, Giant's Mask.
Unless Pringles.
Green
sponsors us, in which
Giant.
case, Pringles. Giant's mask.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that.
Too bad he's never going to use that. Look how many masks he have. Wow! That is such a tiny amount of masks. Holy shit.
Wait, why can't I wear it?
Weird.
that kind of hurts to look at this point in the game, considering that I have never done a non-all masks run.
Yeah, that's pretty painful.
I kind of
So by
find
the
that
way-
hard to do.
By the way, Giant's Mask is boss only mask.
Whatever.
Very helpful in N64, completely required in 3DS.
Oh no.
Should I even go into twin mold?
We're not
We're not
even
even-
gonna see him anyway, so it'd be a bit pointless.
I missed.
Yeah,
Fuck.
true.
Stop.
Well,
By the way, Aaron's worst enemy,
Here we go.
Spiked Trap.
Because then I'll land on it.
Oh, forbid he ever fight Spiked Wall Man.
got you.
Oh, that's the
Spiked Wall Man?
No.
Yeah, Spiked Wall Man.
You don't think this is interesting to watch?
The deadliest Mega Man boss.
Ah, fuck. I lost 3 hearts.
Yeah.
Was it?
Ah, you suck,
Is he like the
Wily.
bear?
Sorry. Welcome back to Game Grumps. We're
Oh, right.
Aaron's
Oh,
friends.
yeah, I
You
forgot.
trying to
He's-
find some fairies?
Oh, look at that. He actually figured out that you need to clear out the bat.
You about to just die straight up?
Right now, can he actually strike Gomez's core enough? Oh, you think that'd be the case, but no.
Fun fact, Gomez's name is actually... Gomez's name in French is actually the same as Death Sword from Twilight Princess's name in French.
Stop, stay
Huh.
away.
Shoot the light
That's
out.
random as hell, but okay.
I know, but I need help. And so it was a good opportunity.
Another interesting fact is that they're both a reincarnation of death as well.
Stop coming after me. Come on.
And he's out of magic.
Oh no.
Killing the bats
You weren't prepared for this at all.
restores health. Health. Well, I mean, it does restore health, but it also gives
Wandered
arrows
around, I
magic.
sexually harassed Ryan.
I'm proud of you.
You know, I'm now reminded of the frickin' Simon Belmont Smash Ultimate trailer.
Come on, man.
Every time he swings that scythe, I'm now expecting to see Link's soul come out.
This is ridiculous.
Well, one more hit, and he probably will.
This is not optional, right? You gotta beat this guy.
Probably will.
Yeah.
Makes soul come out.
I don't know if you can do it without the light arrow.
I don't think it's possible without the light
Oh,
arrows.
there's some magic.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. His soul came out.
Gomez wins.
Another pause and see you in a second.
Okay, great, go back, and
And we're cursed.
Oh, good.
Wait,
He's
wait.
cursed.
I didn't even remember there being bubbles before the Gomez fight.
It takes so much help.
Yeah, there are bubbles before the Gomez fight. I actually remember them.
It's so stupid.
That is...
Here we go.
But if you have this... It's kind of pointless to have them, though, because you have the Song of Storms.
Oh my god.
So they're just there to be annoying?
Stop cursing me.
Why didn't you
They're there to be annoying and for people
Because I wasn't
dumb enough.
looking, Dan.
Oh, right, yeah, Song of Storms.
Alright, because it's not immediately obvious. I mean, Flat does mention that it... Or at least something in the game mentions that it, like, has the power to help remove curses.
Okay, cool.
But you think that's just flavor text?
It basically is slightly alluded to that can, prevent curses, or at least get rid of curses, but he only mentions that it would work only on Shark.
Sometimes high, sometimes low. They can trust
I feel like I'm doing this wrong.
I wonder,
Definitely doing
Aaron.
something wrong because this is out of control.
Gomez wins again.
We'll be right back.
That's 3 souls so far.
This
Not 3
isn't
souls.
fun. This is
Can we reach up to 99 and then a witch soul?
He's not a Kishin.
Don't put this in.
Okay, so we have decided to.
And
Oh, okay, we're back in Clocktown.
And I believe this is where the playthrough dies.
Get some red magic. Get some life potions. Get some.
Aaron just basically gave up at this point. He just did not give a shit.
And then
Try your fucking fat head, you stupid game, with your realistic time system. Cool.
Cool.
And Aaron's just scratching my back forever. Alright, listen.
By the way, pause the video if you won't read any of those comments. We're not gonna read them.
We mentioned it like you mentioned that like 4 hours ago.
But it fucking baffles me that nobody has added a caveat to that. With Ocarina, and I'm just wasting time by ranting.
So I'm just gonna pause.
Okay.
I feel like I'm hearing it over an intercom.
When people talk about
You know, like, it's a masterpiece, but it's a water temple.
and it's like, okay.
But nobody says anything like that about this. And there's so many moments that are just ass. And this, the stone temple, or whatever the fuck temple I'm on right now, is one of them. I gotta go through that whole fucking. When I die from that guy, first of all, he's impossible to figure out how to kill. Because there's very strange feedback. Yeah, it is strange.
I was waiting for Dale.
I'm reading a
Dude, that says exactly how to kill him, and I
still can't figure out how to kill him.
and fuck me, right?
I'm just going to sum up this whole rant with one simple quote. Get good or eat shit. That is all.
And then it sends you back to the beginning of the temple. You gotta go through the whole flippy floppy bullshit again.
You gotta go through the part with the lava.
Like the thing is, he's ranting a bit too much. So instead of like accepting his losses, sucking it up, and just doing some shit like off screen, instead he just decides to just rant for a good couple of minutes. Basically insult not only people who are watching, but people who like the game, and accept that his opinion is fact. That's where everything here just falls so, flat here.
By the way, I just want to mention that Dan says next time on Game. There is no next time on Game Grumps. They don't return to this game.
To this day, at the time of this recording, there has been no attempt, no anything from at all to even try and finish this game. Hell, they moved on to another goddamn Zelda game.
Skyward Sword. Watch them just suddenly out of nowhere play Hyrule Warriors and be exactly like Phil, or even worse.
I mean, another, unfortunately about the Game Grumps, they kind of have way too many things going on at once. Just guys, you can afford to play 1 or 2 games at a time.
Well, be mindful, it's not just them. It's not just Aaron and Dan. There are other people in that group.
Still could afford a bit more balancing is all. Just a bit more organization.
Again, they have multiple, so they can kinda get away with it, but at the same time, I can see what you're talking about. But yeah, this is where the playthrough appears out, ladies and gentlemen. Gomez is the winner.
We got this now. Oh, holy tweet thread.
Okay, I actually want to read that because that was kind of.
I know my opinion is in the minority, and it isn't my intent to make you feel bad about a game you love.
You can read it if you want to.
This video, it's either because you love the sound of my voice,
Or you care about
the criticism
Here's the fact. I do care about criticism in a game, but only if it's actually truly constructive. What you're doing is nothing short of biased opinion, Aaron.
I mean,
That
yeah,
is
it is.
all it is.
It is pretty petty, some of the things he did say. Just, I know that out of anger, it is hard to control what you say, but a lot of it wasn't exactly anger. It was just him not liking the game.
A man of my word.
What's up, Dale? Dale.
He is actually going to do Skyward Sword! He is going to do Skyward fucking Sword.
Dale, what the fuck are you talking about?
He made a trailer.
Oh, wow, he actually made a trailer before releasing the goddamn LP? Well,
No.
Well then.
No. What I mean is, Bubbles released a trailer for an upcoming Decide Don't Play for Skyward Sword.
All right, Bubbles.
So yeah, he is confirmed. He's going to do that.
Fuck yeah, but we'll be sure to definitely check that out, man. Like,
Hell yeah!
High five, bro. All right, but anyway, yeah, Aaron, plain and simple, he just, whatever he said about liking the game, I feel like he may have just exaggerated it too much, because it was clear from the beginning he didn't. He really didn't. He just didn't care about the characters, the reading, or just anything else. And that was the greatest downfall of the whole thing, is having such a negative thing over such a game with such atmosphere, memorable characters, and a goddamn goosebump-inducing soundtrack just did not help whatsoever. And I can definitely see why it was a base breaker between so many people among it, because they wanted to watch because they liked the Grumps, but at the same time, just seeing your favorite content creator just bash the game in such an unprofessional way definitely just warrants not wanting to see and just wanting to just back out of the whole thing and just having the rage and just plain old disappointment that you had. It could have been so much better, but unfortunately, Aaron just did not bother to admit his bad attitude completely to everybody and just let Danny play the game or something. And even now, the playthrough is still dead. Who knows if it will see a revival or not, a la Sonic and the Black Knight. That's all I gotta say about it.
Screw Sonic the Black Knight, Sonic 06. That's where the true downfall for the Grumps came in, was from that.
That is a whole other can of worms, my friend. But all in all, we fucking made it. We freaking made it.
Hallelujah. And somehow watching that Skyward Sword trailer actually kind of made me a little.
Can you DM me that trailer actually?
I can't DM you. Hold on, actually.
Fuck it. I could probably just find that on the channel myself if I just look at it. But yeah, we've finally made it. Majora's Mask, the Grumps. Put down your torches and pitchforks, people. We were just here to have a good time. And if you still can't accept that, then fuck it. We don't care.
Yeah, who cares?
We're still gonna have a grand old time doing what we do. So anyway, with all that said, outros. You first, Dale.
Hold on. I'm actually going to DM you the trailer.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Thank you. Anyway, Dale, outro yourself so that way we can get the fuck off already.
Well, here's my outro. Thank you. Fuck off.
That's been Dale. I've been Inferno. Have a good day, evening, night, wherever you may be on the globe. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and take care.